the screen. Yeah, he's locked in tight. Controls in his hands. Gonna take that flight. Airbus on his mind. Going left behind. Trying to soar the skies. Gotta get it right. Throttle up, throttle down. Wheels off the ground. Clouds calling. Can he make it now? Barely fly. Touch the sky so high. Feel the wings, let him sing. Don't deny. Fly, ready, fly. Keep it steady, don't shy. No. Maps on the dash. Charts in his view. Buttons lighting up. Red, yellow, blue. Going feels like home, but he's trying to break through. Airbus is a challenge, but he's seeing it through. Stick shift, autopilot. Turbines whisper quiet. Shh. Will he land it smooth or right? Yeah. Fly, ready, fly. Touch the sky so high. Feel the wings, let them sing, don't deny. Fly, ready, fly. Keep it steady, don't shy. No. Bradley's in the cockpit, screen aglow. Flights in ready, let's give it a go. Boeing's are his jam, his usual sky. But today it's Airbus, time to try. Oh, I throttle up, wheels in line. Can he make it this time? Fly, Bradley, fly. Reach for the sky, oh my. Twist and turn, engines burn. Airbus dreams, it's your turn. Fly, Bradley, fly. Fly, Bradley, fly. Buttons and switches, so many to press. Autopilot systems causing some stress. Manual management, what's it to be? Boeing feels simpler, can't you see? Climbing high, clouds so wide. Will it work out tonight? Fly, Bradley, fly. Reach for the sky, oh my. Twist and turn, engines burn. Airbus dreams, it's your turn. Fly, Bradley, fly. Fly, Bradley, fly. Bradley back in the cockpit, screen glowing. Good afternoon, good evening. Hello, welcome in everybody. Hope you're all doing well. We are back at it with some flight sim. If you tuned into our last 4 or 5 flights, you will have noticed that they were absolute shit shows and a disaster. So we've been demoted. We're going back to basic training. We've got Sergeant Vince joining us today. And it should be a good time. This isn't going to be like my normal flights. We're going to be doing some practicing around the patterns and practicing go-arounds. And later on, if I can get my shit together, hopefully we will practice a short flight, incorporating everything we learned. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Who we got in the house? Irk first in over on the Twitch side. Hello, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Courtney, how's it going? A wild Eliza in the house. Hello, love. And driver Mike, welcome in. Good to see you from Canada. But yeah, let's say hello to Vince. Hello, hello.
G'day. Hello.
Good day.
Right. Hello. I was listening to your stream at the same time. I didn't realize you were streaming on 2 platforms at the same time. So
Yeah.
I've got to get both chats up. There we go.
My Twitch chat usually only has like 1 or 2 viewers, but it's fine. It usually is like faster. By the way, sorry, excuse me. How much of a delay is there between what I'm saying now and what you're seeing on stream?
Hang on. In that case, you need to speak. The stream is on loudspeaker for me, so. Hang on.
Testing 1 2 3 Vince. 1 2 3. 3 2 1.
Yeah, it's about like 10-15 seconds.
Oh damn. Okay, let me try and share my screen, and hopefully my internet won't shit the bed.
But how long are these advertisements on freaking Twitch?
Oh, they're brutal.
They take ages. I thought YouTube was bad. There we go. Oh, look at that 320. You're at the South
It's all right.
Terminal.
I don't know where the fucking EasyJet parks. I almost messaged you and was like, where should I choose my parking spot? But I just was like, screw it.
This is fine, because you'll be next to the runway. Right. Oh, there we go.
Pull up my checklist here.
Let me just get the Meta up. I don't want Google Maps, I want the Meta. For Gatwick. Because I'll do all your performance calculations, everything like that for you. Don't worry about that. You've got real weather on, right?
I believe so.
Should be a few clouds,
Yes.
4,000 feet, QNH of 1,000.
Yeah, I got live weather on.
Perfect.
Oh, one thing I did forget to check is my autopilot thing is bound. Is that just called like
make sure.
autopilot disconnect, or?
I would think so. Something like that. You can test it as well once the aircraft is powered up. You can just see if it actually works. Because that's gonna go... There you go. Autopilot disengage. And then that should be the big red button. Because that's gonna help your life out a lot. Because actually, a fun real fact about the way I've seen you do it in the thingy, if you press the middle button to switch it off, it will actually trigger a maintenance alert, and then the aircraft will be grounded until a maintenance guy comes and checks.
So it was previously set as toggle autopilot master. So should I clear that, or should I leave it as?
Clear that, because autopilot
Okay.
master will be like switching it on.
Oh fuck! What did I just do?
I don't know what you just did.
Oh piss.
Starting off well.
Okay, I think I inadvertently cleared it. Because when I ran a search for it and pressed the red button, that's the only thing that popped up, so I think we're good.
Cool. And there you go. Okay, you got external power. Perfect. Is that your normal seating position as well, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, you probably might want to be a little bit lower, but we'll have a look at that in a second. Yeah, so just switch it on like standard, you know how that goes. There you go. And then don't touch anything now. We're waiting for triple clicks.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can turn up your live stream a little bit. There we go, stream volume. Basically, you'll hear it in a second, it'll go tick, tick, tick. So basically right now what's happening is the entire aircraft is waking itself up, and it's an Airbus, so it needs a bit of love. So it takes a little bit of time. Once we hit the triple click, we can switch on the ADIRUs.
Okay.
And then it'll be good. Yeah, no, you're like, what is your like default view when it comes to sitting correctly? Because like sitting correctly is half the work for. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm usually just right about here, and then I'll look around
Yeah,
and
that's
zoom in if I need to. Still no triple clicks.
No, it takes a little. It takes about 30-40 seconds.
Oh, there was a chime. Oh, beep beep beep.
Yep, it's always after that. And then now you can go back to the overhead panel, switch on the ADI So that's left, right, center.
You're talking about up here, right?
Yeah. So the left one first, the right one second,
Oh,
and
yes.
the center one last. Yeah. There you go. Because the center one is the standby one. It's actually a real big design flaw in the Airbus that they've done it in the order of IR132. Like, there is a bit.
Does that throw shit off in the sim if you do it 1, 2, 3, or is that just like best practice?
No, it shouldn't really matter, but
Okay.
it's just the SOP.
Got it.
I'm getting a text message. Oh.
So on my checklist, I usually turn my strobe to auto, nav, and logo to 1, and do crew oxygen now. Is that okay?
So, with the flow, can you see how this overhead panel is sort of formed into 3 separate bits?
Yeah.
You've got like a left side, a middle, and a right.
Yeah.
So we always start at the bottom left, work our way up, and then we
So
go to
crew...
the middle bottom. Yeah. So crew on, then the recorder ground control.
I don't have that in my checklist. What is that?
It's the next panel up, basically. So RCDR is like you got crew supply, and then there you go. Yeah, you were just hovering
ground
over
control?
Yeah, switch that on.
What does that do?
Right, it switches on the cockpit voice recorder.
Oh, okay.
And then you click CVR test. You should hear a beep. Press and hold.
Oh, press and hold. Yep.
There it is. Okay, and then we go up. We put our evac switch all the way at the top to captain instead of captain and burster. There you go, and that's that panel all done. Because we've done the ADIUs. Then you can go into the middle bottom. I mean, it's basically however you want to do it. This is just how we do it.
Yeah, I usually do my left. Yeah. I'm sorry. Strobe to auto.
Yeah. And then that's it. No smoking's on. Emergency exit lights on. Oh, well, no smoking to auto. It's fine.
Emergency lights armed.
Yeah. Packs can both go off.
Packs. Packs
to the air conditioning panel. There you go. So, if you're ever lost with the Airbus, on the side of it, you can see how it says what panel it is. So
oh.
That's
yeah. Okay, so that's its fault. So does that mean it's already off, or?
So it's automatically off because nothing is feeding the pack system, but we manually switch it off as well to make sure that it's not just overusing resources, powering it up. It's partially a passenger comfort thing as well, because what we do when the APU bleed comes on, we let the APU bleed cycle through the system for 3 minutes before we switch it on to make sure nobody smells fumes.
I've definitely been on flights where I smell fumes, and it's bad sometimes.
Yeah, it's really bad. That's why we keep the packs manually off until we switch the bleed on, and then we only use pack 1.
Interesting.
That's the passenger comfort thing. That's so much detail at that point. Then you don't really care about that.
They need to do. Some of these carriers in the U.S. need to do that.
I know. Well, yeah, this is the issue with a lot of U.S. carriers. Is Europe? Everything is very, how should we say, regimented. We're very strict with how we do things. As in, like, we literally, when the APU goes on, we run a timer to make sure that we've had 3 minutes before we actually, throw air through the system.
Got it. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, we do a battery test, but again, flight sim, that's just too much. That's too much depth.
So I'm good up here for now, right?
Yeah, fuel pumps can come on.
Oh, I usually do that later, but I'll do them now.
Yeah, so it's part of your initial scan. So again, it's a little bit of extra knowledge. What we do with refueling, the center tanks go off, the left and right tanks stay on always until we leave the aircraft. But during your pre-flight scan, the left tanks, the right tanks will always go on, and if you're yet to refuel, the center ones stay off. That's basically it for the scan. Again, I can go into so much more detail on what we check, because we check hydraulics, we check the fire system, we check the cargo system, everything like that, but that's not what we're focusing on today.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that stuff at the moment anyway.
So,
normally I would be transitioning to putting in my flight plan and doing the MDCU or MCDU.
We're going to put in a flight plan, which is super easy on this one, which is great. because there's not much to put in today. And then we're going to do a little bit of a briefing on what we're going to cover. So if you want to go to the MCDU, and then I'll just talk to you through what you're going to need.
Do I need to do anything in the tablet initially, or?
Actually, if you want to set weights, that's fine. What was the registration of this thing now? Same as that one, so I'll use that one. Clear this, then Gatwick. I'm doing this on my own iPad, by the way. So if you just load in, if you want to load in 15 tons of fuel, 15,000.
So I've never done this manually, so how do I? Because I usually just I load SimBrief and let it take care of it.
You click on the little pencil there, so you see how it says plans?
Yeah.
So if you go, the lower one of the three is fuel.
Yeah.
If you put 15,000 in there you go. So you should be able to click on the tabs and just, there you go, 15,000. Perfect.
Apply and load. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need passengers because it's fine. It actually makes it a little bit easier. There you go.
So that just instantly put that fuel in for me?
I'm pretty sure it did. I don't know if you need to click on load aircraft. You might need to. There you go.
Instant.
Yeah, if you click on instant, yeah, because we don't care about all the other rubbish. There you go.
Oh, now it's in the tanks. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the mass and balance whilst you're doing that. So if you want to go to the MCDU, we've got no passengers, no nothing, 0, no cargo, 0 kilos, got 15,000 on the fuel, and we're going to burn about 9 tons. Compute. Perfect. So if you want to go to init, so I mean you're comfortable with the MCDU, that doesn't really require much. If you go Gatwick to Gatwick in the front two,
what is it, IGKK or something like that?
EGKK, yeah.
EEGK. And then I just do slash and then the same and then put it in the upper right.
So it's EGGK, Echo Golf Golf Kilo. Yeah, there you go. Echo Golf. Echo Golf. Hang on, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo.
Isn't that what I originally put?
No, there you go. No. You put in EE. There you go. EGKK. That's the one.
I think Vince is tripping y'all.
EGKK.
And then do I do that in the from to?
From to, yeah. Flight number will be EZY999.
Easy. What was it?
Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
EZY999. So easy. There you go. 999. And you can put them on the line if you want, but it doesn't really matter. But there you go. Into the flight number. Alternate will be Echo Golf Golf Whiskey, because we'll need that in a moment for the fuel planning page.
Echo Golf Whiskey. Whiskey, is that what you said?
Echo Golf Golf Whiskey.
Oh, Golf Whiskey. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason they've done a different logic with that airport. Just put that in the alternate. There you go. Cost index of 4. And cruise of 70. There you go. That's that. We don't need to do anything else. That's more advanced. If you go to flight plan, there you go. Hit Gatwick for me, the top one. And then all I want you to put in is departure. 26 left. Insert. There you go. And then I need you to type in Mike Alpha Yankee. I just removed the clear thing. There you go. Because Mike Alpha Yankee will be a sort of our helpful little waypoint for us. Yeah. So Mike Alpha Yankee, Mayfield VOR. Yeah, and then hit that in where the disco is.
Put it right here.
Yeah.
And then insert.
And then yeah, you can insert that. Perfect.
All
and
right.
if you click on Mayfield again for me. Yeah, pop in a hold. will be left-hand turns. So just hit
Oh, do I have
L.
to type L? Okay.
Yeah, L. And then the inbound course will be 087. There you go. And then just that in the inbound course, time will be 1 minute. So that's fine. Insert that.
Okay, so I want to pause there for a second. So we're inputting a hold.
Yeah.
If I'm in a real flight and I go around and I want time to work on my aircraft and I want to do a hold, how do I decide like what waypoint to use? That other shit you just gave me?
It'll be on your charts. So Mayfield is a published hold. So let me send you a photo from my iPad here. It'll come to the Discord and you can see. Actually, you should have that up there as well. Yeah, if you search for Mayfield VOR.
Oh, is it not going to be on this? Oh wait, no. This is. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong.
Yeah. It might. It should come up there, but I'm working off an AFC chart, so I don't know if Jepson's got that. But.
So what do I do? Go to search and then just MAY.
Yeah, MAY. See if that pops it up already.
Lexi, hello.
Oh, it does actually. Yeah, it says there Mayfield VOR, the top one, the very top one. Let's see if that gives a published hold. At the bottom, co-located. It's got the variation. No, okay. If you type in EGKK, so the airport. Yeah, and then just hit Gatwick for me. There should be
open charts.
Yeah, should be something like an AFC chart. If you go to reference to the right, there you go. So have a look at the overview. That's 2901. There you go. I wonder if that's the AOI. No, that's fine. If you go to radar minimum altitudes, so this is the MRC chart. That's not got it on here either. This is we don't use these charts.
So this isn't something that would be in like an approach chart or something like that?
It could be, but in this case, Mayfield isn't part of one of the published procedures.
Oh.
Stuff. So I'm using this off of a separate. Did I send it to you? I think. Oh no, I didn't send it to you yet. Hang on. So I'll show you what it looks like on mine because I've got like an interactive map that I'm using of the local airspace around, and this is Lufthansa systems, and basically this is what all the airlines actually use. So you can see there how it says Mayfield VOR in blue, and that's the hold where I got it from. So, see, this is the thing, I don't have a subscription to Jepson anymore, to Navigraph. I'm trying to think where it could be. If you try... Yeah, try that. See if it has it on the ILS plate there.
Which one? The EME, the cat?
No, the top one, the initial approach one. There you go. There you go. That's got it on
Mayfield.
Yeah. So because that's, you can see here, there's actually multiple holds pictured. So you got the Willow hold and the Timber hold and the Mayfield hold. Those are the ones you can use, for instance. So those are the published procedures. Now, in the real aircraft, we can just punch in Mayfield hold and it will have in its system that hold punched in correctly, because as you can see, this one is left-hand turns. Some of them are left, some of them are right. It really depends on the location.
And for that inbound course, I think you said it was 87.
087, yeah.
087. So how do you know like the inbound? Like, how do you know it's 087 versus 267?
So 267 is outbound, because basically the inbound course is whatever course you need to fly in the hold to go.
Oh, to get back to the runway?
Yeah, to go towards the beacon in this case.
Oh, I see.
So you can see the Willow hold there, which is bottom left. You see how Willow is the waypoint? So in that case, the inbound course would be 283. Because the course in the hold to go towards Willow is 283. After Willow, you're turning left. So it'd be a left-hand hold, inbound course 283.
Got it. Okay. So
that's why we're using that.
So if I'm I just went around and I'm like, okay, I want to go to a hold, I can just pull up this chart and then be like, okay, I want to go to Willow or I want to go to May.
You could.
And then
It depends on the published. So if you go to the next chart, which is 21-2, there you go. It will have a published missed approach, which in Gatwick is 2,000 feet left turn 180, because I know that off by heart. And then basically after that, they'll give you radar vectors. Now, in this case, in real life, they'll give you vectors back to the runway, and they'll basically make it into a pattern. But in theory, in flight sim, if you wanted to use Mayfield to hold before you do anything, you could. And that's something you can set up in the missed approach. That's something, how to set that up, we'll come back to that
later.
Like later on.
Okay.
Once we've done the procedures, because I'll show you how you can modify the go-around route so that if you wanted to hold every single time just to get your workload down, you can enter that. Most airports will actually have a hold at the end of its go-around procedure. Gatwick doesn't, because it's a bit of a...
I was going to say, this one
airport.
just says then as directed. So, but you're saying at other airports it would maybe direct you to a hold here?
Most other airports, yeah.
Okay,
The
got it.
thing with Gatwick is because Gatwick is so extremely busy with such a small piece of airspace.
It's all radar vectors.
They need to make it up on the go.
Yeah,
literally.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, so that's basically what they're doing there.
Okay.
So that's where we got those numbers from for the Mayfield hold.
All right, so we'll revisit that more later, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you pop in destination Gatwick and then just the standard approach, so Gatwick, EGKK, the white, there you go. Arrival, and then just 26 left, not on ILS, just 26 left. So yeah, just scroll it down.
Oh, I just typed it in. Should I?
No, then it won't grab it. No,
I see.
You need to select it from one of the procedures. So it's down, further down, further down.
There it is.
There you go. 6 left. Because what we're doing now, just insert that.
No star? Or?
No, just insert it. We don't need anything else.
Okay.
If you scroll down in this flight plan, you'll see we've got what's called as a center fix, a CF.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to use today, because we're not going to use an ILS. Because you're going to be actually flying it visually, because that's the best way to teach it. So, what the center fix does is very useful. If at any point you get lost or whatever, or you just want to go to a runway, slap in the runway, you'll get a center fix. From there, you can extend the center line, and you know where you are in relation to the runway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's useful. Cool. Okay.
So basically, what we're going to do here in a minute, as you can see, we're going to take off. We're going to head to Mayfield, and then whilst we're in the Mayfield hold, I'm going to do a bit more explaining on how we're going to shoot this approach.
Okay.
Because we've got 15 tons of fuel to burn, so we can literally fly for like 4 hours.
Do we have to clear these discontinuities, or?
No, we don't. No. We keep. So discontinuity can work in your advantage many times, and we use it all the time to work in our advantage. And again, that's like
that's more for later.
Approach sequence.
Okay.
Like we're just focused on getting that airplane on the ground properly now.
Yeah. Okay.
Discontinuity is very useful.
Got it.
So if you hit secondary flight plan for me, there you go, and then just hit copy active. That's all I need. Thank you very much. If you hit perf, actually no, let's do init B first. If you hit init, and then the next page, I've got some weights for you to copy. It'll be 42.3 / 26.4. Yeah, and that can go into the top one. Block fuel 15. And an alternate fuel of 1.6. There you go, we'll be on the left-hand side there in the little thing.
Sorry.
Your mouse there, it's line select key 4. One there you go. So what's that's done is this is another nice thing if you ever need to plan or you're wondering how much fuel. So in this case we don't have big of a route, so that's why we got a lot of extra time. But you can see here, because we've put in the correct fuel, the correct alternate, at the bottom right we can see extra time. Basically what we use that for in real life as well is to judge how long can we actually go into a hold. So this calculates all the fuel we need for the routes, the reserves, the alternate routing, everything like that. Whatever extra time we have left, we can use to our advantage.
So 11.8, is that 11,000 pounds of fuel?
11.8 tons, kilos.
Okay.
Yes, at least I assume this aircraft is in kilos.
And then is that saying I have 5 hours of fuel, or what is that saying?
Yep, 5 hours 53 minutes.
Okay.
Of extra fuel.
Got it.
Okay, let's go to Perth. Let me just calculate this real quick for you. We're going for intersection Bravo. It is 2307 knots. It is 7 degrees, QNH 1000, dry, none, off. What's our takeoff weight? 57.1 should be correct. Config 1. Computing. Okay, here come the speeds. Are you ready for it? Hello?
Sorry, I had to relaunch my Navigraph. It wasn't my external Navigraph. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, V1 is 141. VR is 141. V2 is 142. We're gonna go flaps 1. Flex of 65.
I'm sorry, you said flex?
Flex 65, yeah. You're happy with flex takeoffs, everything like that?
Sure.
Okay, engine out is 1,000. And then thrust reduction acceleration is also 1,000, both of them. Yeah, so 1,000 slash 1,000.
Oh, slash 1,000, I see.
Yeah. And a green dot of 200 makes sense. Cool, we are set and good to go. Let's start up the APU, and then if you want to run any checks, we can. And then whilst that's running, I will brief you on a couple of things before we get going. There we go. So I don't know how much of a normal checklist you usually run or what you want to do, but just get those bits done and then let me know whenever you're ready for the Airbus golden rules.
All right, so we did that. We did that. That's done. We did perfs. The FCU.
Yeah, we can do that.
So what do we need to do here?
Hit 4,000. And just hit like B on your keyboard so the QNH is correct.
Didn't do anything. What's the QNH?
Okay, 1,000. Make sure all three of them are. You know you can link that, I think, automatically, right? As a setting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they all go at the same time. Because the issue is if one of the three is not set correctly, you'll get an ECAM warning.
Oh, well, I've never set a third one. I don't even know where the third one is.
It's on the standby. Yeah.
Down here?
Yep, there you go. It's there, like the white rotator knob that says Barrow. There you go. Twist that down to 1,000. This is why I like using B, because you can just press one button. But I don't know if you've got FSX legacy keyboard setting installed, but there you go. Because of those
there we go.
We're only going to be flying on local QNH anyway.
All right. Anything else on the FCU?
No, the rest is all sorted. It's fine.
All right, let me go back to
Cool.
my checklist here. Oh, on my checklist, I have that we should switch these to VOR. Is that correct?
You can do. It's up to you.
I don't know what it is. It's just literally part of my checklist.
I mean, we're tracking a VOR shortly, so it can be useful. Yeah, it really depends. So that, like, anything on the screen, we'll talk to that in a little bit. Anything that we switch on, we're going to use. If we're not going to use it, we're going to keep it off, basically. So we don't want to clutter up the screens. But if you want VORs on, you can have them on. It doesn't really make a difference.
Okay. I do have. I'm basically caught up to where you are, which is APU. Next, I have seatbelts, and then beacon, fuel pumps, which we already did.
Yeah.
APU bleed. Start the engines and get ready for taxi.
Cool.
Are you in agreement?
Yeah, that's fine. Right, in that case, let's go over some briefing items then before we get going. So a couple of things we're going to cover. We're going to cover the golden rules of flying an Airbus. These are designed by Airbus. It's the first chapter of the FCOM. And this is basically, as long as you follow those golden rules, you can't go wrong flying an Airbus. Literally, when you do your type rating for an Airbus, it's the first thing they teach you. Other thing we're going to talk about is the difference in Airbus handling logic, which will be the difference between flight mode and flare mode, and how that affects the handling, the manual handling of the airplane. So, golden rules for flying an Airbus. There's a couple, and a couple that you'll probably recognize. First one is fly, navigate, communicate, in that order. We'll talk about that in detail in a second.
Yep.
Second one is use the appropriate level of automation at all times. Third is understand the FMA at all times. The fourth one is take action if things do not go as expected.
FMA.
So,
refresh me on what that stands for.
FMA, Flight Mode Enunciator. It's what's on the top of your screen there. See where it says climb nav blue on your PFD?
Archer, hello, love. I'm sorry, where? What now?
Climb nav blue at the top of your PFD. You see how you got 5 different boxes there? And number 2 says climb, number 3 says nav, and number 5 says 1FD2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what about this section?
We'll talk about that specifically when we get to that golden rule, but basically to understand what they mean.
Got it.
Know what you're doing. So, first ones that we're covering is fly, navigate, communicate, in that order always.
Yes.
So, you know fly, we're going to fly the freaking airplane.
Yeah.
So, if we think about it, I know you like using Beyond ATC, which sometimes gives you very interesting stuff. If we're not happy with that stuff, we're going to fly the airplane first. We don't care.
Yep.
So if they're telling us speeds that we're not happy with, we're just going to do our own thing. We do that in real life as well, all the time. Where they'll go speed 180 and we're like, no, that's getting too close. We won't even say unable, we'll just do something else. Like Gatwick, for instance, there often isn't enough time. So in Gatwick, you'll always get 180 knots on base, and you'll get 160 knots until 4 miles, and you'll get that call at 10 miles. If they haven't given you after 10, we still do it anyway, because A, they expect us to do so, but B, it's for the safe operation of the aircraft. We don't want to be hurtling toward the runway, really, at 180 knots. It's possible.
Yeah.
But it just makes it... I mean, we do it. Some airports do all the time. Like freaking Rome will tell you to go 180 knots until 5 miles. We'll go until about 6, usually, and then we'll press it. And they know that we do that, and they're fine.
Do you, I imagine you have to introduce speed brakes at that?
Nope.
No?
No, the gear does wonders.
Oh, okay.
We try to not use the speed brakes at low level as much as possible because the margins are just very tight. We don't like it. Noise, like speed brakes use a lot of noise.
True.
So the gear is honestly the best drag device you have. We'll talk about drag devices when we get into the air. Next one is navigate, know where you are, know where you should be, know where you're going, and know the weather, terrain, and the obstacles. Very important. Where am I? Where am I going? And that's the thing, is like, so many unstable approaches come from that navigation portion that isn't being done correctly. So if you're at 10 miles and you're going 210 knots with no flaps, that's a problem. So you need to think ahead and anticipate, where am I going to be and what's the shortest possible route that will take me to my destination. And that's what we're working on. For instance, we know in Gatwick, for instance, that we have very long vectors, but we're going to assume that they're going to send us straight to the runway at any single point. Stuff like that. So whenever you do approaches, etc., think about, where am I now and what's the shortest route to my destination. And that's what you're going to use to make decisions based on your speed, your configuration, your altitude, everything like that. And then communicate, obviously, that comes last with air traffic control. Number 2 is use appropriate levels of automation. So in this case, the autopilot, the auto thrust, every single thing like that. It's just for workload management. So for instance, as soon as we get airborne here, we can see we've got a sharp turn. We're just going to shove on the autopilot. We're going to let auto flight do its thing. The auto thrust will take over as well. We're going to let that all handle its thing. We're going to let that do it the entire time as much as possible. You know, and that will free up our capacity.
Yeah,
exactly. To think about other things. The same with approach. Just keep the autopilot on, you know, because that just gives you the opportunity to manage it. Number 3, most important one really, in my opinion, is understand the FMA at all times. Like, that is such a forgotten one. The FMA tells you what your aircraft is doing, not what button you've pressed on the FCU or what altitude you selected. If your FMA doesn't tell you that same thing, it's not doing it. So in this case, climb, nav are armed, so we know as soon as we get into the air, you know, climb will activate, nav will activate. That's what we know. But once it's green, that's what the airplane is doing. If that's not something we want, we do something about it. So it's understanding what the modes mean and using the appropriate FMA modes every single time. And one thing to make sure that you can verify that is to just say it out loud. So every time you do a mode change, say out loud VS or speed VS or heading or open climb, like actually say out loud. So as soon as we take off, nav will arm and we will say nav. As soon as you put the autopilot in, it'll be AP1. Anything like that. If we go from the flex setting to the thrust climb, it'll be thrust climb, climb, auto thrust. We're verifying that these modes are engaging by saying it out loud on the FMA. And that way your brain subconsciously knows, hey, I've checked this and it's all correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And then take action if things don't go expected. Do something about it. If that's a missed approach or whatever, it doesn't matter. We're going to do something about it if we're not happy. Okay, happy with the golden rules?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to cover one more thing before we're going to get going, which is the difference between flight mode and flare mode. The reason I'm saying this is because the main focus of today is landing.
Lexi?
Sure that, like, you know, I know you stand like with the bounce.
Are you taking notes, Lexi?
I see why that's happening. Because what happens is the logic of how the Airbus flies changes between flight mode and flare mode as you go down. And that's not something many people know unless you've done a type rating, but it's very important to know in order to land it properly. So, flight mode is your standard fly-by-wire. It's what everybody associates fly-by-wire with. Okay, so normal law, it's got all the protections, everything like that. It won't let you do anything crazy. It will maintain everything for you. So in pitch, it's got a load factor, and it's got a rate of roll for the ailerons. It's going to try and maintain 1G of pitch. So essentially, long story short,
there it is.
We pull the side stick up to 10 degrees. We let it go. It will maintain 10 degrees because that's normal law flight mode. Now, when we start going down, and especially when we start landing this aircraft, amazingly, it basically turns into your beautiful 737. So, we go down, normal law, flight mode, flight mode, flight mode. We hear 50 on the RA, and the mode changes. It changes from flight mode to flare mode. So a couple of things happen at that point.
Can I pause you for a second?
Mode.
So when it hits 50, is that regardless of what you programmed in? Whenever the plane hits 50, it always goes to flare mode automatically?
50 on the radio altimeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's why it's got a loud 50, right? That's why the radio altimeter starts there.
Okay.
It's just say, hey, I've changed modes now, and I'm going to do something completely different that I wouldn't do if I'm at higher altitude. So, in terms of what's it called? Hang on, I have my iPad back there. There it is. Where did my flare mode go? Hang on. I need to make sure that I'm saying this correctly, that's why. Stabilizer. Hang on, stand by, I've lost my flare mode thingy. Flare mode. I need to get back into the FCOM. Flare mode. There we go. So. This is the thing, is the FCOM is so big that I need to make sure that I've got the right one. These are indications. Flare mode law. There we go. I've got it. So yeah, 50 feet. So one thing that's going to happen is the trimmable horizontal stabilizer is just going to freeze. Right? This is why, for instance, I've noticed on, like, with your landings, like in that blizzard thing, you get below 50 and all of a sudden the whole plane starts doing something different. The trimmable horizontal stabilizer freezes in position when you go below 50 and flare mode's engaged. So,
by the way, is this only an autopilot, or is this if autopilot is off?
This is manual flight. This is manual flight.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We always land manually.
Right.
So, what the Airbus is going to do is the trimmable horizontal stabilizer is frozen in place. At that point, at 50, rather than a load factor in pitch and a rate of roll for lateral guidance, you get direct guidance. You get direct input. So whatever you're putting in with your side stick is directly proportionate to what the aircraft's doing. That's why the aircraft, when you get below 50, is a lot more sensitive all of a sudden, because the mode changes. If that makes sense. So yeah. We'll figure that out. Like, you'll see it in action here as we go and fly. We'll do a bit of manual flying, and you'll just see how the Airbus is able to hold its roll and its pitch without doing anything. And as soon as that flare logic engages, it becomes like a 737, and it's straight up directly proportional. It's very nice, actually. Another thing, and this is the last thing, and then we're going flying, I promise. So, thing to know about the Airbus and its design: the Airbus was never designed for the pilots to land it manually, if that makes sense. 737, you need to flare it, right? You always do. Every single airplane, you need to flare it. Airbus designed an airplane that does not require a flare, in theory. However, pilots in the 80s decided, I don't like this. I don't like the fact that the Airbus will somehow catch itself and sort itself out without any pilot input. So Airbus did a software update, meaning that as the aircraft now goes through 30 feet, it will push the nose down. So what that's going to happen is it's going to do 2 degrees nose down pitch over a period of 8 seconds. So in that time, what we do, the Airbus tricks the actual pilot into flaring. Nothing has changed. The Airbus flares itself in a way, it catches itself, but it gives the pilot the illusion that he's having to flare. Does that make sense?
So is this regardless of my input on the side stick?
Yes, in theory.
Interesting.
You need to put in input because obviously the Airbus is pulling the nose forward or pushing the nose forward because of the logic now introduced. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold a little bit of back pressure, but you don't need much. Basically, all you need to do is somewhat keep that nose level with whatever pitch you had on final, and it will settle down quite nicely at that point.
Okay.
So yeah, we don't need to pitch that much at all. The Airbus will just do its thing. It's quite nice. Cool. Shall we go flying?
Sure.
It's a lot of information overload. I'll let you run your checklist and everything whilst we're doing it. Just do whatever you normally do, and yeah, it will be its thing. But basically, well, yeah, during like type rating, during the sim sessions, you'll do these kind of theory sessions for an hour and a half before every session. You'll go through all of these things of whatever you're covering in the sim. So even though this was only like maybe like 10-15 minutes of covering a little piece of the FCOM, when you're doing your type rating, it's an hour and a half long, and you go into real proper depth about the airplane.
Guess because I didn't do the automated stuff earlier, I have to manually ask GSX. Oh, nope. Hold on.
Yeah, you can. Your speed brake lever is not retracted, it says, by the way. Yeah, it's slightly in.
We are ready for pushback.
There you go.
Oh, my flaps are
test...
already fucked.
Oh, love it. You can test your autopilot, by the way, now. If you press your AP1 button, yeah, and then press the button on your side stick.
What button on my side stick?
The one that you the one that you select to disengage.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Departure check completed.
Okay, so then your button isn't working at the moment. So I would try and see if you can get it to work, because it's going to make your life a lot easier. Yeah, because it should do its thing. What are you using? Because then I'll Google it with you.
It's the Thrustmaster A320 side stick.
Thrustmaster autopilot disconnect. Toggle autopilot master doesn't work. Let's have a look. Let's see what these people do. FC button in 2020.
Oh, that's interesting. That one that it was on before, the toggle one, it's not even there. If I search toggle.
Oh. That's very strange. Okay, just have a look.
Let's look at all the options. Oh, toggle autopilot approach. Nope. Actually, let me search toggle maybe. Oh, actually, this list isn't too long. Toggle autopilot flight level change. Setting hold.
I love how it's alphabetical as well.
Hold. What's up, Tom Sawyers? Welcome, welcome.
Oh, hang on, here we go.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Autopilot off. Apparently something called autopilot off people are saying here.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so how do I...
Oh, there it is, at the bottom there. Autopilot
Yeah, I
off.
see it, but I need to clear this. And last time when I pressed backspace, it fucked up, so I don't want to do that. I don't know how to clear it without making it... Oh, here we go. I'll just untoggle it. All right, autopilot off.
Yeah, see if that works. See if that does its thing.
Delete. Oh, I was pressing backspace and it was making the whole line go away. All right, so we'll try that again.
Yep, autopilot 1.
Yep, that did the trick.
Okay, and then if you press it again, it should get rid of the alarm. You don't actually have to press the thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you press and hold, see if that works for a second for me.
If I press and hold the red button?
Yeah, press and hold the red button.
Priority left.
Priority left.
There you go. Yeah, it does its thing. Ah, that's very well designed. Sorry, that's me being geeky.
Gotta love the Phoenix.
Cool. Yeah, just make sure your seatbelt signs are on, etc. Your packs.
Do I need to do nose left, ass right, or nose right, ass left?
What do you stand 18? Standard push will be nose right. Tail left, option 1. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, my flaps already fucked again. Cool.
Commencing push. All engines are clear.
Those flaps are weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
On the pushback. Oh, there's the EasyJet in the livery that you were talking about.
Yeah, you're flying this thing from like 14 years ago. I love it.
Oh, and I'm Moscow, apparently.
Yeah. Start the conspiracies.
There it is.
It's sunset already? Oh my god, it's already 6 PM. Yeah, we might need to time
Adjust
jump
the
at some
time.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Don't really want to be doing landing practice in the freaking dark.
Dark. Yeah.
Like, there's nothing good.
Don't get me wrong, I love night flights, but I think for purposes of this, it's probably best to do day.
Yeah.
Alright, did I do seatbelts already? No, I did not. Okay, looking at my checklist here.
Please set parking brakes.
Don't forget your APU bleed, otherwise it's not going to do anything.
For a good engine start.
Tom over here, nighttime with half a mile biz.
I mean, you could do an auto land, which are terrifying. Terrifying.
Alright, APU bleed is coming on.
Yeah, pack one on.
Pack one on? This one? No.
No. Pack one is part of the
air conditioning. This one?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's the bleed.
Oh, hell's bells.
Anything that's off is in white. On an Airbus.
Oh, pack one. Okay.
There you go.
Alright, so now I think I'm good to switch this to start or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, engine mode,
start.
select your ignition. Starting engine one. There you go. Is your stream completely frozen? Oh no!
In
There,
Discord
there's the
or?
guys. No, I thought it was, but I can see the engine moving now. It's just everything is very stationary.
Features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
Freaking love this sound.
Ladies and
I know, Tom.
Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated
Vince, can you confirm Tom's last comment?
including the following
Yeah, we do it all the time.
The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important
Alright, I'm good to start
information
two
about
now, right?
Yeah, it's not engine two. Yeah.
life jackets, and the brace
Row,
position,
row, row,
which you
row.
must adopt if you hear brace, brace.
Brace,
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
I have no idea what that beeping is in the background. I've never heard it, Tom. Vince, do you have any idea?
In an emergency,
Yes, it's the Morse code identifier of the
baggage
VOR.
on board.
So,
Seatbelt is fastened.
Life support?
It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on.
Oh, you're breaking up bad.
Keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Wards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask
yeah, no, you've
over
got
your
one of
nose
the.
and
If you have a
mouth
look at your RMP
normally.
I don't know what that
Hold the
means.
mask in
on the
place.
pedestal, the radio management panel.
Pull on each side.
I don't know what that means. Oh, down here.
Yeah, the pedestal. Because you are tuning. Yeah, there you go. I can see already on the right-hand side, on the first officer side. Do you see there for your
This one?
VOR 2? Yeah, switch that off.
Why was that even on?
I don't know why it was on, but yeah, well, we do that. We do use Morse code and stuff still. If we can't get an identifier, the XD was trying to get Big and Hill. We can listen to the Morse code to make sure that we're tracking the correct beacon.
What's up, Emanator Gaming? Welcome in.
So there you go.
Okay, so I've got engine
You do
start. I
cruise
switched that
text.
to normal. Do I need to turn the packs on for that other one?
Nope, because we're doing a PAX off takeoff.
Okay. Alright, now APU bleed off, APU off. Let them know I've got a good engine start.
Cockpit to
I
ground.
like that they added.
We have a
that.
good engine start.
Yeah, that
You can
adds in
disconnect.
there. Yeah, APU bleed first.
Oh, piss.
Yeah, the engineering will
Yo,
like
did
for
you
that.
see the flight that I did where I got through my entire freaking thing and then I turned my APU off before I started my engines?
Oh, we do that in real life all the time.
It was so fucking stupid. I was salty as hell.
We had it. Where was it? It was in Hamburg. Yeah, they disconnected the ground power without our APU running with all the passengers on board. The whole aircraft was black. And then you're just there like, yep.
All right, so my checklist has, let's see, arms, spoilers, and auto brakes. So auto brakes need to be max. And then spoilers. I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm reading your chat. You do your thing. I'll read your chat. I'll be the entertainment. I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are elite. I've got sweet potatoes today actually because I made a chicken Wellington with sweet potato, which is ready to go.
Oh, fucking flaps.
Oh my god.
So annoying.
Do you know what's causing those flaps?
No, I've done some digging, but I cannot figure it out to save my life.
Yeah, because I don't use. I mean, I don't play flight sim anymore because my computer exploded. But
I like sweet potato fries, but I like regular fries better.
For the flaps because I always found it not correct. I just use my F6 and F7 keys.
Yeah, I'm just like and I have no issue with F5 and F6 and all that shit, but my only issue is I've got this hardware, like I want to use it. That's the only thing.
Yeah, true. No, I get that. Yeah, you know it, Tom. It's gonna happen.
There it is. Okay, so let me check my checklist here. So flaps to takeoff position, release parking brake. They probably already saluted us, so we're probably good to go.
Yeah, you got jackass over here. What kind of push is that? Although that's what the. Yeah, no, that's SOP.
All right, and you said we're going to runway 26.
Yeah, it's literally the first right, and then you'll be there.
Which 26 left or 26 right?
26 left.
26 left. Okay, so first right. Yep. Okay, I see that there on my Navigraph
You don't
map.
want to be doing landing practice on 26 right.
Is that just because it's a shorter runway?
Yeah, with just like zero guidance and anything.
Got it.
It's great. We love using 26 right.
All right, parking brake off. A little bit of thrust in here.
40% maximum on the apron. Oh my days.
I don't know what that means.
Destroy everything. 40% M1. But you're like, yeah, you're very light. Bear that in mind. You're very light. You've got no passengers. You just got fuel. So think about that. With the rotation rate, we need to be very gentle. Like the rotation rate on an Airbus is 3 degrees per second, right? Okay, so it's going to take 5 seconds to reach 15 degrees. It's slower than you think it is. It takes a while.
Is this a hold short?
This is the hold short point,
oh,
yes.
Piss.
Holding point Mike.
All right, so next up, let me put parking brake on. I need to switch my predictive wind shear. Oops, I think I just clicked something. Let's see, switch that to auto. SYS to 1. Let's see, parking brake, blah, blah, blah. SYS on, oh, Terra mode. And then we don't need any like pilot heat or de-ice. Trim wheel. Do I need to do like minus 0.5 or anything like that?
You're gonna set, hang on, let me just grab it back up. You're gonna set 24.0.
What?
24.0%. So it's in the middle, so you got two, no, as long as the, so go back to the middle of the thrust levers.
Well, let me put this back.
Your view. Because we never use the 0, 1, 2, up, etc. So do you see there on the outer side, it says CFG?
CG, uh-huh.
That's what we use. So we need to go to CG 24, so that's just ahead of 25.
So, but how do I know where it is?
Guess. That's literally what it is. It's a bit of a used logic comment.
Well, I don't see anything to reference.
So you got CG 25, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna twist it back until that's next to the triangle. There you go. A little bit further.
Oh, the triangle. I see it now. Okay,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
approximately there.
Yeah. It's all approximate because the MSFS is going to auto trim during takeoff anyway. It's just that it's in roughly the same spot, or roughly the correct spot.
All right, so we did that. I need to do lights.
Right, camera action.
Okay, since it's daytime, I'm good to just do landing lights and nose to take off, right?
Yeah, runway turn-offs. Everything goes
Oh,
on.
runway turn-offs too?
We switch everything on. We switch runway
Wing
turn-offs
light?
and nose lights to taxi. Wing lights are only during icing conditions.
Okay.
If we want to keep an eye on the wing. And the strobe can go to on as well if you're going to enter the runway.
Oh, I thought auto took care of that.
It's not a weight on wheels logic, but in Europe we switch it on because in Europe it's mandatory to have strobe lights on a active runway.
Well, it is over here too, but I thought auto does it for you, given its name.
It'll do it if you forget it, yes.
Okay.
But you're supposed to switch it on.
All right. So we did that. We did that.
Funnily enough, fun fact about strobe lights and the European laws in aviation: it's mandatory to switch them in the on position when crossing a runway or being on an active runway. However, once you get airborne, you can actually switch them off even at night.
That's stupid as fuck.
Yep.
I hope people don't actually do that. That seems like a safety issue.
Oh, we've switched them off before. Like when we want to look at the stars properly, the strobe light is annoying, and then we just switch the strobes off.
Gotcha.
Because the strobe light is really annoying in the flight deck because it like reflects off of both the glass and the pillars. So sometimes we'll just switch it off if it's annoying.
All right, so on departure, once I get airborne and go to climb and all that, I'm just going to activate autopilot, and it's going to take us to the hold, and then we're going to chat. Is that what I'm expecting here?
We're gonna talk. We're gonna do some hand flying, and then we're gonna go back to the runway.
Okay.
So.
But on departure, I'm just runway heading, and then autopilot once I'm like.
Just follow the.
Gear up and all that.
Flight director. Yeah, just follow the flight directors. It'll take you to Mayfield. Thing to focus on is say the FMAs out loud, even when you set takeoff thrust. It's man flex, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. That's a big focus. Make sure that we know and understand the FMAs and what it's doing. Same when you go into the climb gate, and when nav activates, we want to get those FMAs so we know what the aircraft is doing.
Okay.
And then once we're on the way to Mayfield and you're cleaned up, we'll talk about the next step.
Okay, and you said just follow the flight director. Am I manually flying this to the holding, or am I? At what point am I giving it to autopilot? If I'm doing autopilot.
You're the pilot. If you wanna give it to autopilot straight away, you can. If you want to do the first turn yourself, you can. It's up to you.
Okay. All right, let's send it.
You know that I say the word "send it" now because of you. Like every single time we get takeoff clearance, I'm like, "Are you ready? Yeah, okay, let's send it then."
Send it.
Or like, I'll do it if we get taxi clearance and they like want us to expedite. I'll go like, "Send it."
Oh, actually, let me double check my flaps. Okay, they stayed on 1 for now. That's good. Also, I definitely put throttle in without releasing my parking brake, so that was fun. Guess I should check the approach end, eh? Oh, piss! There's another plane. I guess we're taxiing in position and holding.
Yes, line up and wait.
Yeah, I'm using my old ATC terminology from back when I was in ATC.
Because the US fucked when it comes to ATC.
Well, no, they say line up and wait now, but back when I was in ATC, like 15 years ago, they used taxi into position and hold.
There you go. Come to a start. Yeah. So we've done performance figures from Bravo, so we've got loads of space. It's always important when you do performance figures that you're nice and conservative with the space you've got. So we've done it from
he's already airborne.
Yeah, he's airborne. So yeah, if you want.
I'm ready to send it if.
So half side stick forward deflection until 100 knots.
Okay, I don't know what that means. So can you repeat that and say what it means, please?
Side stick forward, so nose down pitch.
All the way?
Deflection.
Oh, half. Okay.
Half. Until 80 knots, you're going to slowly bring it back to be neutral at 100 knots.
Okay.
All right. With directional steering on the ground.
Actually, I'm going to switch to voice activity for this portion because I don't
Yeah, that's fine.
So I may, if I randomly talk to chat, don't mind that. All right, push to talk. Okay, I'm on voice activity now. Can you hear me still?
Yes,
Okay, let me get my
okay,
navigator.
999, the wind is 200 at 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. Easy 999. Send it.
Triple nine, wow. So ho. 50% stable, then the thrust.
I don't know where 50% is, but
It's at the 5, but that's fine. See, because you see how 2 of them take a while, and then there you go. And then the estimate.
oh, flex MCT.
The man like 65 express from 100 now.
Oh, piss.
Pilot monitor calls. You want to rotate.
Rotating.
Slowly, 3 degrees a second, very nice, up to 15. That's beautiful. What's the climb?
Gear goes up.
Yep. Very nice. That is a technical takeoff right there.
Okay, and I don't need to go to climb yet because it's not flashing at me to go to climb mode, right?
Keep an eye on your flight directors.
Oh, yep. Okay. Up.
Check what your FMA is asking you.
Up now. I need to go to climb. All right, climb mode.
Yep.
Auto thrust.
Yep.
And then I need to start turning. Isn't the speed going to take care of itself or no?
No, because look at where your speed is going. Look at where it's going versus what it's doing.
Oh, flaps. I need to bring flaps up.
Yeah. The speed's checked, flaps 0. There you go.
All right, flap 0.
So make sure you keep the scan going, essentially.
What the hell is that?
So that's the flap. You overspent the slats. That's fine. It'll do that because the slap, basically what the Airbus logic is, like whatever the selection is, it will show on the PFD. But we selected flap 0, but because we went over 230 knots without the slats being fully retracted, it won't do it.
Oh, I'm at 4,000. Oh, piss.
There you go. Yeah. So monitor your FMAs. Make sure when they change.
So
you pull
alt,
them out.
speed, nav, I don't know what any of that is saying, but
So
whatever.
out, 'cause that's we want that to change.
All right, we have some kind of alert over there.
Don't worry about the ECAM.
Okay,
my
just following the flight
instructions always said-
directors.
When an ECAM comes up, you sit on your hands, you grab your cup of tea, you think about your life and how great it was, and then you have a look how you're going to pull out. I flew with her recently, actually. She's a brilliant pilot.
All right, so I'm leveling out here. All right, so I want to give it to autopilot, so am I going to engage that?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're pilot. You're pilot flight.
All right, so it's going to enter the hold, like at a weird angle here, and then it's going to just do circles until I tell it otherwise.
So, yep, exactly. So we've got direct entry hold now into Mayfield. So whilst our workload is low, let's have a look what the ECAM is saying.
And I'm sorry, this is the inbound course?
Yep. Inbound course
So are we
for-
087 or whatever the hell it was?
It will be, yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is 087, not the route we're currently on.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
just the yeah.
What's wrong with the camera? Also, hi, Tyler.
It was at like a slightly wonky angle, but it's fine.
Okay, what is this, nav, ATC, transponder, stuff? Oh, I never put my freaking transponder on. I just switched it to Terra mode.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine. There you go.
We're just
Second one
doing,
is the-
flights around Gatwick, Shannon. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm not
okay.
pushed to talk.
No, it's fine.
Air packs 2 off.
Yeah, make sure your pack goes back on. Because remember, we have that switch off. We normally switch off both packs to take off.
Were we late
then
on
we'll
doing
switch
that?
times.
Or when should we have done that?
No, it's fine. The aircraft is reminding you, basically.
Okay. So we're
Look
okay
at
there.
you, Gatwick. How dare you, Shannon? Right. It's instructor time. So, welcome to the hold.
Welcome to the hold.
We're going to do a couple of little things. We're going to work on the scan first of all. I'm just going to try and judge where you are with your knowledge regarding scanning of instruments. So if you can explain to me what the scan is, what you're looking for, and how you're looking for it.
Oh, I think you went over this with me before. I think it was like a look outside and then do like a U around this or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I look outside. I guess I'm just looking for traffic or whatever, and then I'm looking make sure my speed is good.
So 2080, we're looking outside 20%, we're looking inside 80%, or in this case, we're flying on auto flight, so we don't care what's going on outside really. If we're hand flying it, we would.
Okay, so I want to look at this.
Sorry, 80-20 is 80% outside, 20% inside. So in this case, we can see aircraft's brought it back down to green dot. That's normal. We're in the hold. That's what it'll do.
How does it know I need to be at 200, by the way?
It goes to green dot speed.
I don't know.
So we'll cover the specific speeds in a minute, because that's in my lesson plan.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Because that will be part of your setting up an approach properly. Now, a couple of things we're going to look at is we're going to look at the effects of aircraft attitude, aircraft speed, thrust, and the subsequent FMA call-outs. So, if you're still happy with your scan and how that works, then that's great. Just make sure we keep the scan up, because basically, as we're doing this, the scan is going to be super important.
All right, let me pause you for a second.
Yep.
When we're doing traffic patterns, do I still need to deactivate the spoilers?
Yes.
And do I also need to...
You can keep them armed in this case, but we're coming back. It's up to you. It's just one less thing to forget.
And what about, well, I'm below 10,000, so I guess leave the landing lights on.
Again,
and all my other lights. Okay.
It doesn't matter. So
Okay.
in real life, we always switch the landing lights off as soon as the flaps go up, but that's because we want to save fuel, because the landing flaps actually, for the landing lights, they have drag and they cost like 2% extra fuel.
Oh.
So, yeah, there you go. And they can fall off. So, yeah, we're very careful with landing lights. But for low altitude flying, it's fine. There's no issue.
So I'll leave those on for now. All right, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead and
No, it's all right. So, I'm going to talk to you what we're going to do here in a moment. We're going to disconnect everything in a moment, not yet.
Okay.
We're going to switch off all the flight directors. We're going to switch on the bird. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to fly the bird. And I'm going to give you various different headings, altitudes, etc., where I want you to go to. And it's just going to give you a feel for flight mode law.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
So, let's start with switching on the bird. So that's the middle button on the autopilot system, I'll call it, or the FPU. But it's like a black button above the autopilot where it says, yeah, there you go. Okay, so if you go back to PFD, you'll see it's changed now.
I'm sorry, what changed? Oh, I have this.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
So that's, we call that the bird. In this case, it's got the flight directors on. We never fly with the bird of flight directors. But in a moment when we switch it off, you'll get a flight path vector. It's a little airplane that you'll see. And basically what that's showing is what the aircraft is actually doing.
Okay.
So right now, for instance, we're at 5 degrees pitch, but we're in level flight. You can see the bird there is perfectly centered on the horizon, meaning that we're not climbing or not descending. We can verify that by using vertical speed. Fantastic. In a turn, same thing. Also, we can see we're following a certain track. We're following the track of 267. We've got a little bit of wind, therefore we can see that the bird is slightly offset, which
How do we...
counterbalances the wind.
I'm sorry, how do you know we're 267 specifically? Oh, there goes my flaps.
It's from the ND. Oh, there goes the flaps.
I fixed it. I'm sorry, so where is it saying 267? Oh, was that up here?
It's at the top of your navigation display. So see how the heading is now changing? It's turning.
You're talking about this?
The numbers at the top. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there was
That's
like
how
a...
you see your heading.
Okay, so it doesn't give you like a number. It's more like an analog thing almost.
Yes. But the
Okay.
reason I knew it was 267 is because of the inbound course that we set earlier, and it's just the reciprocal.
Got it. Okay.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to let it roll out in a second, and then we're going to switch everything off in a moment. We'll keep the auto thrust in for now to help you out, but even that's going to come out a little bit later.
So we're essentially crosswind right now.
Pretty much, yeah. We're turning onto the inbound leg of the hull. Yeah. Are you running for Lanta?
Oh, there goes the frickin' flaps again. Am I running Volanta? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So everybody around Gatwick is now just watching you fly in circles.
Yep.
I love it. Cool. So are you happy with what we're doing here in a moment?
So we're going to be turning off the flight director and autopilot, I think you said?
Yep. So one thing I want to demonstrate first is I want you to, once it's level, let go of the side stick completely, switch the autopilot off and the flight directors, and do not touch anything, and the aircraft will keep flying. And it's just to demonstrate what normal flight mode law will do. So as soon as we're completely level, and nothing is influencing the aircraft anymore.
So it'll essentially altitude hold without even doing anything?
Yep. So if you press the autopilot disconnect button twice to cancel the alarm at the same time. There you go. And then now flight directors off. Both flight directors, because you've got one more on.
Oh. It looks like we're descending.
Yeah, which is then a problem on Phoenix to start. If you prop it back level, if you prop the bird level, careful, very gently, you can see there you go. And then just let it there, and then let it go. If you want to cancel this alarm, by the way.
How do I do that?
It's the top button in
this
where
one?
the autopilot disconnect. No, left. Yeah, top one. There you go. There, if you want to level this out, and then you should let go, and then a real Airbus, let me put it that way, will keep flying
hold it?
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if it might just be like a side stick calibration thing as well. So should I should go back up to 4,000?
You can do, you don't have to, it doesn't really matter.
Alright,
There you
so
go.
here we are. Oh, now I'm descending again. What the hell?
Yeah, it's because the bird. Look at the bird. See where it's doing. As long as that's on the horizon, it's got a little bit of a 2-second delay. But you can see now, it's sort of... They haven't modeled it perfectly, which makes sense. It's a model, it's not the actual Airbus.
Yeah.
But you can see how with very little input, it basically stays level. So, if you want to put in a track of 180 degrees on the FTU...
Oh, on the FCU. Track. What did you say? 180?
180, yeah. That's what your airplane is doing, because they haven't modeled the flight mode properly. Yeah, there you go. Okay, go back to main view.
I'm sorry?
Go back to the main view again. Just like your normal overview. There you go. So, we're going to do a left turn now to 180. And what I want you to do is go to about 30 degrees of bank, which is the third indicator there on your BFD.
Okay.
You know where the bank indicator, which one I'm talking about?
Yep, up here.
Yep. So yeah, go to about 30 and then let the side stick go. And again, in theory, it should hold it. Just make sure you're not climbing.
Oh, I'm climbing.
So very gentle inputs. Nice. A little bit more for 30. Nice.
I'm not understanding this. I don't see how that's telling me it's 30.
Because you're on the third stripe now. Do you see that?
You mean from here?
Yeah, that's where you are at.
1, 2. So I'm at like 2.5. So I need to go to here.
So you're currently at 30 degrees.
Oh, I am at 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I'm
the
climbing.
next stripe to the right, yeah. The next stripe to the right is 45 degrees. And what you'll see because we're going to do a steep turn there in a second. When you go to 45 degrees, you'll actually have to use back pressure. So if you want to have a go at that, try 45 degrees and just watch how the aircraft will dip the nose. And you'll actually have to use back pressure to hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. See how it wants to descend? Because now we're outside of the normal wall bank protection.
Okay.
We're now
I'm
not doing
sitting
what an
like
Airbus
crazy.
tells us to do. And as you can see, it's actually turning us back to 30 degrees, which is what it's supposed to do. So we've lost about 700 feet in doing it.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Are you happy with how that works? The
I mean, I
right
guess.
angle protections, how it feels it flies, because we're going to do a manual approach in a moment, which is going to be completely hand-flown.
Where did
So-
my hold thing go?
It's behind us. So yeah, if you want to go back to the MCDU and just give us direct back to Mayfield, you should be able to let go of the aircraft and it will do whatever it needs to do. Do it direct to Mayfield.
So how do I do that? Do I just click Mayfield?
Direct. Now you need to go, no, direct to page.
Oh.
The top left, yeah. And then
Oh,
just
and then
Mayfield,
May.
the top one. Yeah, and then just, there you
Insert.
go, direct to insert a fan.
And then
You
that'll.
can switch on the automation again. So flight direct is on first.
Oh, piss. And then autopilot.
Yeah, make sure both flight directives are on.
Oh.
There you go.
Then
And
autopilot.
one. Yeah.
It's not activating.
And that's because you're outside of the protection. So level her out.
Oh, I'm low as shit.
Yeah, you're fine.
Still not
Careful,
activating.
Careful. You're about to go to alpha floor. There you go. Okay.
Now should I be able to activate it?
You should be able to.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
There it goes. So push for nav on the FCU.
I'm sorry?
Push for nav. Disconnect the autopilot. Disconnect it. Level out.
Disconnect it?
No, yeah, disconnect it. Level it out yourself. Remember, golden rule number 4, if it's not doing what you want to do, take over. Level it out yourself. There you go. Because we can see there's for some reason FD of minus 5.1. We don't want that. So if you pull 4,000, careful with that bitch. Watch that bitch. Yeah, pull for 4,000. Because you're still not in the correct mode right now.
There it is, Tom. Alright, back at 4,000. Can I activate autopilot or?
No, because look at your FMAs. What's your FMA telling you it's going to do?
Speed, FPA 5.1, and track. I don't know what that means, but.
So, minus 5.1 degrees. What do you think is going to happen if we switch on the autopilot?
It's gonna descend at
Yeah,
5
it's gonna
degrees?
absolutely freaking nosedive, but you need to pull 4,000.
Okay, I'm holding 4,000.
So pull. There you go.
Oh,
Now-
pull 4,000?
Yeah, pull 4,000.
So I need to click something over here, right?
Yeah, pull. There you go. Autopilot 1. There you go. Now
Oh
push
my
the
gosh.
nav.
Push the nav.
Now push for nav on the FCU because it's doing something you don't want it to do.
Where is that?
It's the navigation button, second one.
I don't see a navigation button.
It's the track button. It's the heading, that one. Push
Oh.
for nav. Yeah. There you go. So now, you go back to the MCDU and hit direct to Mayfield again. Yeah. Insert, check your FMAs. Make sure you're happy with them. There you go.
Oh, now it's going back. Okay.
Yeah, because now we're in alt nav, which means holding the altitude and it's the navigation mode.
Got it.
Now you can push the speed.
Push the speed,
Remember,
okay.
The golden rules is use the appropriate levels of automation at the right time. We want everything as managed as possible. We want the Airbus to do its thing for us.
All
Now
right.
we're going to switch off the bird again. And
Okay.
there we go, we're back to where we were. So, we've covered the base characteristics of normal law. We've seen how shit the Phoenix is, which I always keep saying, it's pretty inaccurate. Hey, I know that lake, I walk up that lake all the time. That's random. But, yeah. Anyway, so, we're going to start shooting approaches now.
Okay.
So we're going to keep the center fixed in as is. We're going to let the aircraft go to the hold whilst we set up. So if you want to go to the MCDU, and then perf, and then to the landing page, and then it's QNH 1000. $7 degrees. Uh, 200 at 7. And the barrow is 400. For minimums, we always use barrow, except when it's an automatic landing, then we use radio. There you
Okay.
go, that's you all set up. Now, we're going to cover a few speeds before we're going to get going, so keep on this page.
Oh.
Yeah. A few fundamental speeds we need to know about the Airbus. Which, funnily enough, here are positioned in the reverse order, as you can see, for some reason. You've got your green dot speed, which is a little O there in the middle. Do you see how it says clean on top of it?
Yep.
Also known as minimum clean speed, which from your ATC days you'll probably know what that means. So in this case, basically, without any flaps or anything, we can fly at 197 knots. So if we hit activate approach, it will reduce the speed to the landing speed while staying above these three reference speeds depending on the configuration. So if we hit approach, activate approach, it will go down to green dot speed first, or clean speed, 197.
Okay.
If we then hit flaps 1, it will go down to S speed. If
Okay.
we then give it flap 2, it will go down to F speed, and eventually when we give it flaps full, it will all go down to VAP, and then eventually VLS.
Wait, what's V?
So,
Wait, I don't see
that's
VAP.
the lowest selectable speed. VAP is on the left, 132. There you go,
Oh, that's
yeah,
flaps 3,
that's
is that what you said?
No, that's 132 knots. The actual
Okay.
landing speed is 132 knots.
So what's VLS?
VLS is your minimum selected speed.
So that's
Basically,
before I
whatever
stall?
speed- yeah, before you get into the protection. Yeah, so we're not going to go below that,
So VAP is the same thing as VREF in a Boeing, is that right?
basically.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, except the Airbus has a thing called ground speed mini, meaning that we don't need to adjust the VAP for wind.
Okay.
Yeah, and in real life, the Airbus is shockingly bad at calculating VAP, so we usually do it ourselves. But that doesn't matter for the simulation, because the simulation assumes it's perfect. So, what we're going to do here in a second, before we leave the hold, we're actually going to configure into flap 1, because we're going to turn all the guidance off. So
Okay.
basically, this is going to be a pure scan-only arrival.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do in a moment, we're going to start descending to 1,500 feet. We're going to take flaps 1, and then we're going to fly ourselves to the center fix. Okay?
Okay.
So you've got that center fixer on the ND, do you see it?
Yep, right there.
Okay. So that's our extended center line. Now we can make that even bigger. So if you go to the direct to page, we're not going to action it yet, but this is a nice little trick.
CF.
Click on CF, yeah. And then click on radial in. And then don't hit insert or anything like that. Yeah, and then go back to your ND. And because you'll see it will have painted.
Ah.
You see how that's forming an extended line?
Yeah, I like that.
That's
okay.
your extended center line. We use that a lot. We use that in fact on every single approach.
Okay.
Because it shows you where you are. So in a moment, when you take off the automatics and start hand flying it, which we'll do the next turn round, you can decide by yourself how long a final you want, as long as you fly that extended center line.
Got it.
Because the center fix right in and of itself is quite close. So if you want, if you take flaps 1 now, we'll start slowing down.
All right, so we're introducing the slats.
Yeah. If you want to go to the MCDU and activate the approach phase.
That's on. I don't remember what page that's on.
Perf page.
Perf.
Perf, yeah.
Okay.
Activate
approach. And then confirm.
It. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll see if you go back to your BFD how it's now slowing down to S speed.
Yes. Okay. And once I'm there, I can go flaps 2.
If you wanted to. In this case, we're not going to because that means we're going to be really slow.
Got it. Okay.
So if you want to set 1,500 feet in the window, there you go. Yeah, 1,500.
And then
That's going to be your time. No, you don't have to do anything because you're going to hand fly it. It's all about scanning this in a moment.
Okay.
And thinking about where are you. So we've set you up quite nicely already.
So I'm essentially.
We're not going to use. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're like essentially downwind now.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to use brakes or anything like that. We're just going to go to Mayfield, and after Mayfield, we're going to disconnect it. Now, I'll talk you through the landing technique when we get closer. One thing we're going to do on the runway, this is going to be a base training style landing. So at 200 feet, you're going to get a reminder from me of no reversers, no brakes. So that means we're not going to use reversers, we're not going to use any brakes. We're going to touch down. I don't care how hard it is, how floaty it is, where it is. You're going to touch down. You're going to hear the words set up from me, which means you go to half thrust, flap to 1, and once I've verified that it's all correct, I'm going to tell you go, and I want you to give full forward power, and when I say rotate, you rotate it back up. Does that make sense?
So we're doing a touch and go.
Essentially. But we're going to stay on the ground until I say rotate. Happy?
No, repeat that, please.
Okay, I'll do it here as you're going to hand fly because you need to take out the autopilot. We're at Mayfield, so if you take out the autopilot, there you go. If you want to issue the direct to so that we get the outbound leg, the full sequence, so go back to the direct to page, and the actual flight itself. So yeah,
and then insert. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then look back up. So you need to pull the heading for me real quick. Yeah, because we've got nav armed. Pull it, not push it, pull it. No, not speed.
Oh, piss!
Push the speed, pull the heading. There you go. And now it's up to you to decide how high do I want to be and what final. How far out do I want to be. So you've got the line on the left there, so you can start turning towards it. And you can go all the way down to 1,500 feet. So based on the golden rules that we used before, make the decision, do I want to be low? Do I want to be at 4,000? Do I want to be at 3,000? How much distance have I got left to go? So the center fix is about 5 miles from the threshold. We can see we've got 13 miles-ish to go. So you've got loads of space. Also, if you're not going to follow flight directors, that's fine, but then you need to switch them off and the bird on. But that's up to you. If you're going to have flight directors to help you, you need to make sure that you get the heading and everything correct, because they need to be central.
So, according to the flight director, I need to go right?
Yeah, but check where is your heading? Which heading is it doing?
88.
And does it make sense? Does that make sense with what you want?
No.
So, do you want to change the heading?
Oh, I'm manually flying it, so don't I just...
It's up to you. Use appropriate levels of automation. So if you want...
I'm just gonna intercept final.
Okay. If you want the guidance, turn your heading with you. If you don't want the guidance, switch the flight directors off.
Okay.
Cool. The flight directors off, the bird goes on.
Oh.
Yeah, bird on, because then you've got reference. And just think about how close you want to send it. So use the scan, think about the distance, don't make it too tight. You want the distance to be able to correct yourself if needed.
Yeah.
Remember, you can also call for flaps for anything at any point whenever you like. You're the one flying, so if you want to go slower, just give it more flaps.
Okay. Also, I want to revise your plan, and I'm totally okay with doing a touch and go, but I gotta pee, so I need a full stop.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, we can do a touch and go after that.
Yeah, perfect.
So I need to be at 1500 by CF, is that correct?
Up to you. Yeah, roughly 1500 is fine.
Okay.
I mean, you should be able to see the flappies here in a moment. Because bear in mind, the higher you are, the more visibility you're going to have.
I don't even have a runway. Where the hell's the airport?
So if you don't see it, what can you use?
I mean, I know it's somewhere over here. Oh, there it is, I think. Alright, I think I see
Thousands
it.
go.
Is this a good intercept angle?
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
Are you happy with your speed?
No. So I want to go flaps too.
Do you? Watch those overspeeds. And
oh, so I should have leveled out more before I went flaps.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it.
And the only way you learn this is by doing. Like, everybody has their own way of doing it. So, when it comes to flaps, we always say speed check, flaps 2.
Speed check,
very
flaps 2.
slowly.
Okay.
We always check the speed to make sure that we're not overspeeding the flaps. Now, another thing, we got flaps 2 out. That's the maximum we can have out without having gear. If you want more flaps than flaps 2, you're going to have to put the gear down.
All right. I'm going to go and do that
So
now.
think about the implications, about what that might have. There you go. Very nice. Remember, you can turn the range down on your ND if you want to. And you're at minimum height. Don't go below 1500. Yeah, bring it back up to 15. You're nearly there. Yeah, keep that scan going.
Yeah, I completely...
And it's continuing.
Yep.
And very careful, because think about where you are with your speed. This goes for the same with extra configuration. We put the gear down now, which is fine if you wanted it. But think about how much drag that uses. So we're thinking ahead of the airplane. We're thinking, have I got a level segment? Because a level segment means you can easily get the speed out. Am I high? Am I low? What's the wind doing? Everything like that. These are all factors we can get from these screens, and these are all things that we can take into account when it comes to what do we want. Because we know, say for instance right now, we could go flat fall if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But we know we're level flight. We know we're above 1,000 feet radio. Only by 1,000 feet radio do we need to have everything out, and we've got a level segment. So we can keep flat tooth for now, as long as we're fully configured before we start going down, which is something we can anticipate. So watch that altitude because it's slowly creeping down.
Oh, piss. Okay.
Don't sink.
Yeah, scan it, and it's continuous.
Yep.
Don't sink.
So try and anticipate when you think that descent profile might be catching up.
Alright, I'm gonna go flaps 3.
Cool. Yeah,
Don't
should be getting
sink.
close now. And then the flare logic is going to be as follows. You're going to hear 50, and I want you to just keep the altitude coming down. Because remember, the horizontal stabilizer is going to freeze.
Yeah.
It's going to go into flare mode. So we need to give the aircraft the time to do so. At about 30 to 40 feet, we're going to start judging the closure rate. And you do this by using your eyes. So right
Don't
now,
sink.
your eyes should be focused on the aiming point.
Don't sink.
Right, the big fat markers.
Yeah.
Once you
Don't
hit 50,
sink.
I want you to start looking towards the end of the runway.
Don't sink.
Don't look at the fat markers, but start looking towards the
Don't
end of the
sink.
runway.
Why does it keep
And at
yelling
first-
at me?
Don't
It's because of
sink.
the flaps, but it's fine.
Alright, so I'll go flaps
It's fine.
full. Fuck it.
Sink.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't sink.
Shut up. Keep
Eh.
playing. There you go.
Wait, can I lower?
So-
Why can't I go lower?
Wait for the pappies. 2 white, 2 red. So
Oh, there's
when you
one
start
way.
the flare, there you go. Anticipate it because you're going up right now. So anticipate the fact that you're about to come down because it's a very tight window. There you go. 2 white, 2 red. Start coming it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. It's 700 feet per minute. So this is where your scan becomes important. Keep the scan going outside, inside, outside, inside at that pace. A very small
sink.
but smooth correction. This GPS
Don't
needs
sink.
to fuck off.
Yelling at me
Switch
not
off.
to sink again.
Don't sink.
Yeah, it needs to shut up.
Don't sink.
Watch the sink rate. Watch
Don't
the sink
sink.
rate. 1,300 feet per minute. That's way too much.
Don't sink.
Slowly bring it back up.
Don't sink.
Slowly but steadily. You don't want to level out.
Don't sink.
But very carefully and anticipate
sink.
the fact that we're going to go down in a second again. Anticipate it.
Don't sink.
There you go. There's 2 white, 2 red. So
Don't
anticipate
sink.
the fact that you're following a 3-degree glide.
Don't sink.
There you go. Perfect. Nice spot.
Don't sink.
Keep that scan going. Outside,
Don't sink.
inside, outside, inside,
Don't sink.
Oh, I'm too low.
outside.
Don't
Check the
sink.
pappies. Yeah.
Don't sink.
Very nice. We've got the touchdown zone identified.
Don't
That's
sink.
where we're going towards. Again, it doesn't matter how
Don't
hard or
sink.
how firm it is that we get it in the correct position.
Don't sink. Don't
Very
sink.
nice.
Don't
So
sink.
outside, inside, keep that scan going.
Don't sink.
Now once we get through above 200
Don't
feet,
sink.
just look outside. We're going to focus on where
Don't
we're going to put
sink.
it down. Very nice. You're in a perfect spot
Don't
now.
sink.
So here comes 200
Don't
feet.
sink.
Look at the touchdown zone. Make sure we're on the
Don't sink.
profile and know where you want to put it down.
Don't sink.
Careful with these maneuvers. Very careful.
Don't sink.
Tiny adjustments. Keep it coming down. Coming down.
Don't sink.
Keep it coming down.
Don't sink.
50.
40, 30,
Don't sink.
Idle
20,
Right.
retard,
Don't
Fighter.
sink.
and
Yeah.
flare.
And I bounced.
Nice. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine.
I
was
bounced.
not even bounced. It didn't. It settled on the shock absorbers. That's very normal in Airbus. What's good is the fact that the approach was good.
Oh, piss. Auto brake was set at max. That was incorrect.
That's fine. It's fine. There you go.
Alright, any idea why it was yelling at me don't sink the entire freaking time?
I have no idea. If you go to the overhead panel for me real quick and we'll switch it off. Because that shouldn't be doing that. Where are you going?
I was gonna get off the runway.
Oh,
I guess,
It's going
is that
going.
enough time to take off again? Probably.
yeah, that'll be more than enough space. We'll
Alright,
just
so
go
you
ahead.
said go to the overhead.
Yeah, GPWS on the left-hand side there. If you switch terrain off for me, and the system, and the GS mode, And the flap mode. There you go. Done.
All right.
That's fine. Perfect.
All right. Talk to chat. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
I'll talk to chat. Hello, chat. I mean, it's massively delayed, so... I need to put my food in the oven at some point, because it's heavy RP night tonight. Shannon, are you still here? Are you doing heavy RP tonight? Better be. I'm doing Leo stuff, I think, so... Because last week I did Civ, so I think this week I'll do Leo. Should be exciting. Oh, hello, Jeff. I am a very brave man. I am questioning all my life decisions right now. In fairness to Bradley, he did very well. He has run off now at this time, so I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna come back, but yeah, it's good fun. You're welcome, Avi. That's the thing, though, is like, yeah, me and Bradley, we do these things every now and then, but it's just getting the landing technique right, you know. And if you have the knowledge behind sort of what the Airbus is doing,
I'm back.
At such a low altitude, it helps a lot. Hello, Bradley. Welcome back.
Forget everything in 24 hours.
Oh, you will.
Oh,
will.
Jeff is here too. There it is.
Yeah,
hey,
there
Jeff.
you go. No, Bradley, like, yeah, in a week from now, you're going to send me a video again going like, hello, I messed up again.
Yep, guaranteed.
Well, Jeff, don't get me started about his camera FPOV. Like, honestly, like, I'm just sat here trying to not to pull all my hair out of my freaking skull.
What, you mean like this instead of like this or something?
Yeah, I don't know why you sat wonky. Why are you sat wonky?
I don't know.
You're sat at an angle. Anyway, like, I need, like, I don't know. I'm not even, you do you, mate. You do you.
Well, I like to be able to see like over here and stuff.
Let me just calculate the runway performance distance, because I don't know if you're going to be able to take... I doubt that my EFB here will even allow me to take off, to let you take off from... Where are you? You're just ahead of Echo Romeo. Yeah, there's no way that it will legally allow you to do that.
Okay, so I just need to reverse thrust back to a point where we can take off.
I'm going to refrain from commenting.
That would totally be legit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm going to bring out my flaps. I guess I can put them at flaps 1.
Yeah, the only issue now is if you could check your MCU for me, please. Because I think because you did it full stop because someone needed to go use the bathroom, the MCU most likely wiped itself.
Alright,
It did.
Okay.
It does this in real life as well, which is really annoying because I can never remember the call signs. Because our call signs are 2 numbers, 2 letters, and honestly, after like 6 hours of flying, I haven't got a Scooby what's going on anymore.
Oh, that's comforting.
All right, that's great. No, if you hit in it and just set it up again for Gatwick to Gatwick, just exactly the same as we had it before.
Okay, that was EGKK, right?
EGKK, yes. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo for the easy 9er. There you go. And you're going to do the exact same thing with the exact same just 2-6 departure, the center fix for the way back, and essentially now we're just going to do the circuits. We're not going to do Mayfield again because you've seen the normal law now, you've seen the bank angle protections, we've seen that the Phoenix doesn't model normal law correctly.
Cost index was
great.
4, I believe.
Cost index 4. If you make it 4,000 feet on the cruise level now, because we're not going up to a flight level this time. Alternate of Luton, please. Echo Golf Golf Whiskey. I literally, like, this feels so good. I feel like one of my instructors from type rating. Oh,
yelling at me about weights.
Oh no, I just have that smug feeling of sitting in the back now. It's great. Like this is how they must feel. If you go,
I was
if you head to the
joking,
flight
Jeff.
plan,
All right.
if you head to the flight plan. Yeah, and then just the same one, Gatwick 26 left. Yeah,
Oh, it's already there.
yeah, it's already there. Fantastic. Just insert, and then just a center fix for other Gatwick, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, center fix.
Wait, where is center fix again?
It's just 26 left. Just use the 26 left one. Let me see if my EFB has dropped out all the figures. It has. Bear with me. I'm just going to do those calculations. Once you're done, if you can give me 15 tons again on the fuel, that would be fantastic. And I'll get you the figures for Charlie, and then we can do a 180 on the runway and head to intersection Charlie. Fuel on board will be 15. Trip fuel will
Gosh,
be
freaking
9.
side stick warnings. All right, I'm sorry. What did you say for fuel? 15,000?
15 tons, please. Yes, please. Let me just have a. I'm just doing all your performance calculations.
Well, it's already.
Oh,
I resend it. I can't edit it anymore. There's no edit button.
Oh, it's because your engines are running. What have you got now? 13.3. That works. I can make it 13.3. It's fine.
Okay.
13.3 compute. 26 left. Charlie 1. Wind is 250 at 7 knots. Runway 5 degrees now. QNH 1000. Runway condition code will be wet. None. Engine anti-ice off. 2460 meters. Config 1 flex 65. Fantastic. Cool. If you head back to your MCDU. Thank you. Secondary flight plan, please.
Oh yeah, just duplicate that.
Yeah, copy active. Thank you.
Okay.
And then if you go to init.
Init.
Oh my God. We're not gonna. No, we're not. No, Bradley.
Init.
We are not doing that. Not today. I can't say. Init, please.
Pardon me?
Second page.
Oh.
Thank you. Your second fuel weight is going to be 42.3 slash 26.4. There you go, and it's got the fuel already in. Alternate 1.6, please. Fantastic, Dabby. Dozy, performance, please, then. V1's going to be 129.
I'm slow as shit.
Yes, because we've got red runway figures now. VR is going to be 132. V2 is going to be 134. Flaps 1. Flex 65. Engine out 1000.
And then 1,000.
Thrust reduction. Yeah, yes, please. Green Dove 196 is bang on.
Oh,
In fairness, they did do the performance calculations very right, because if, like, my EFB gets the exact same figures as this, like, bang on, which is really good.
So if we do...
Cool.
I'm sorry, just real quick. If we do a touch and go, is it going to reset all this and screw up our go around?
Essentially, a touch and go is a kind of bulk landing stuff. So, if you're happy, if you can just
Taxi back.
turn it whip around 180 degrees on the runway.
180, all right.
Yeah, the Airbus, it's a 45-meter wide runway, so the Airbus will easily be able to do that. There you go. You might need a little bit more thrust. If you can recycle the flight directors for me as well when you've got a chance.
Yep.
You might need to switch FD2 off first as well. Oh, there's a company coming onto the runway. I
That's
love it.
fine.
It's okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I know,
Okay, you
right?
said cycle the flight directors? So you want them on?
Yeah, if you switch them off first, please.
I was muffled and cut out. Say that again?
If you switch them off first.
Okay, off. Off.
Both off, thank you.
Yep. And then
And
back
then
on. Okay.
And then we can just verify that it'll say climb blue 1FD2. That's all good. All right. Yes, Jeff, except the issue is I am on MSFS 2020 and my computer has basically exploded. The only thing it was able to run was GTA and like 5M OCRP stuff. Everything else, apart from air traffic control, which Bradley loves doing with me, that was fun. That works, except like I just need to buy a new PC at some point soon so that I can go back on MSFS. We have done flights together in 2020 ages ago, I think, using new controls because it is a fantastic program.
I actually have not done. I have not used your controls. I literally downloaded it and never used it on the on Flight Sim 2020.
We need another Tower Stream. Tower Sim stream was elite.
Tower Sim was a mess.
I think I was the tower controller first, and you did ground, didn't you, Bradley?
Well, I did better at the second airport we went to. LAX was a mess.
Well, we started with LAX because, I mean, come on.
Well, I wanted to start with LAX.
It was great. Yeah, you've got the figures from here, so yeah, if you whip it round, there you go. Oh, I do love the PMDG, it is very good. Oh, I've flown that, like...
Yeah, I love my PMDG so much.
See,
although that one's worse than the flaps issue I have, like, because the throttle will just randomly move itself.
Just bring it to a halt here, because we got performance figures from here. There you go.
Alright.
I flew with, like, the captain I flew with the other day, I told him how much I love the 737, and he just looked at me like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I like
you should tell Jeff about the captain you ran into and what he had in his hand.
Wait, what have you? Oh, yeah, the OCRP mug. Yeah, he had a custom OCRP mug made for him that fits the A320 flight deck. Well, I literally walked in and we were doing the pre-flight and we were just chatting about stuff. And you always chat like random nonsense. And he was saying something about GTA 6. And then I said like, oh yeah, I can't wait, blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know how we got onto the subject of RP. Well, he asked like what I play for games. And I said like, oh, I mainly played RP, but OCRP shut like 2 weeks ago. So I said like, oh yeah, that's just shut. And I'm on different RP servers now. And we were talking about that. He's like, and then he got his mug out, to get a coffee from the cabin crew. And then it was just an OCRP like mug. It was great. He got a mug custom made for the Airbus with the OCRP logo on it. He was never in OCRP, he just watched it loads. It was funny.
Yeah, that's great.
Right, can I get a takeoff config test from you, please? Yeah, and I just looked at him, I was like, what? Yes, tier config, thank you. Okay,
normal.
Happy with everything?
I do believe flaps are 1. Those had reset to 4 again because of the freaking hardware issue, but I think we're good. So,
we're going to do base training circuits now, so we're going to focus on the landing. That last landing was actually really good. The approach was beautiful, nice and stable, nice and thought out, well analyzed. That's what we're just going to keep doing.
So you're saying I didn't bounce? Because it seemed to me like I bounced.
No. Essentially what happened is with certain landings on the Airbus,
essentially.
Yeah, with certain, the oleo struts on the main gear are massive. So what happens a lot, you see, if you land it in a certain way, we have it in real life as well, you land literally when the oleo strut is completely extended, and then you sort of fall down onto the strut. It sort of captures the landing a little bit. That happens every now and then. That's basically what happened here, because your RA was staying 0. So you were on the ground, like, as in, you did a smoother landing than I basically do. So, like, it was actually really quite nice.
Okay.
We're just going to focus on that again more. Just get that flare right, do it a couple times, and then we're just going to make sure that, you know, we can nail it every time. Because that scan last time, you saw it at the beginning, it was a little bit like, okay, let's have a look, you know, let's see how it goes. But then once we got through 500, 400, 300 feet, the scan was really there. I could tell because of the inputs that you were doing.
Can I, should I set up the extended center line now, or should I hold off until we're airborne?
So what we're going to do is we're going to get airborne, and if you can put the autopilot in after takeoff, what's likely going to happen is you're going to get into nav mode first, and then you're going to hear a triple click. It's going to go into heading. That's completely fine. I'll sort of coach through it. It's just the standard way of Airbus going from managed nav to heading because there's a discontinuity in the route. But I'll sort of vector you back round and make sure you're in the correct spot. And then once I want you to take over again, then I'll just have you take over.
And we're going to do left downwind?
Yeah, we're going to do left-hand downwind, yeah.
Okay.
So, are you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, easy. 9er. The wind is 250 at 7 knots. Runway 26 left, intersection Charlie, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 26 left at Charlie, clear for takeoff. Easy 999er. Send it!
So yeah, 50%. Nice. Wait for both of them to nice and stabilize. And then remember, we got a flex on this one. And this time, for this takeoff, I want you to read out the FMAs.
Okay, flex MCT. Releasing the brakes.
Yeah, read your FMAs.
Man GPS RNAV. I can't read it very well.
Okay, man flex 55 SRS runway auto thrust is blue. That is 100 knots. Keep the center line. V1, rotate.
Rotating.
Slowly 3 degrees. Very nice. Keep it going. Very nice. Keep up 15. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Pull on that stick, mate. Pull on the stick.
I'm pulling.
There
I'm
you
pulling.
go.
Oh, don't do too much.
Positive.
All right, gears
five.
coming up.
Thank you. All right, you're in track mode now, which is fine. We haven't got nav, so that's okay.
All right, I'm going to climb mode. Auto throttle.
Yeah, speed auto thrust. That's fine. Right, you can let it go, remember, because that's normal law. So if you want to do anything on your FPU to help you out, you can. It is going to start turning left if you switch on the autopilot.
Good to go ahead and flaps up, right?
Yeah, go for it. Just change your FCU altitude for me, please. To like 4,000.
4,000. Okay.
Yes, please. There you go. And if you like, the autopilot is available.
I'm not
Which is a
skewed, Jeff.
supplement
It was
to
like
engage
barely.
the pilot. Sorry?
This is default. Okay, so we're upwind.
Yeah, switch on the autopilot for me.
All right, autopilot.
There you go. Yeah, and it will do its thing. If you pull that climb, please, for real quick, because it is an out mode.
Oh,
there
nope,
you go.
that was...
Pull it. Yeah. So read your FMAs.
Throttle idle, climb, or GP climb, OP climb. Gosh, I can't see
Climb,
shit.
open climb. Yeah.
Open climb.
I'm just having you recite these simply because eventually it'll become muscle memory.
So is it taking
There you
us
go.
to 076 right now? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the track, which is the downwind track.
Got it.
So if you'd like to set up your extended center line again.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Yeah, you've seen how it goes now.
That was under flight plan. No, direct.
Direct to. Yeah.
And then it was CF.
Perfect. Yeah, very nice.
And then radial out, if I remember correctly.
Radial in.
Oh, radial in.
Yeah, it still catches me out as well. I don't like it, but that's just yeah.
And then insert now or later.
Yeah, you can insert it now. That's fine.
Okay.
And then remember when we do this, to pull heading.
I'm sorry. What about heading?
Pull the heading. So pull the heading boat. There you go. Because we have to disarm nav. Because nav will come into armed mode. Because if there's an intercept, it will go into nav mode. It's a very nice feature that we use if we get like really long finals and we're outside of the ILS coverage area. So, fantastic. We can see we're in a nice downwind. If you'd like to go ahead and set up the performance for the approach, and I'll give you the numbers for it.
What's up, Mama Steinhoff? Welcome, welcome. Don't worry about technicalities. Okay, perfs. And
Yep.
we said, oh, it's already there. 1,000. Yep.
Yep. Temperature is 7 degrees, no, 5 degrees, sorry, now. Wind is 250 at 7 knots. And it'll be a barrel of 400. Okay, fantastic. So the approach is self-activated, which is great. So if you go ahead and manage the speed, we'll start slowing down. Oh, it's already
so we're at
managed.
200.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yep, if you'd like to select flaps 1, then please. Yeah, the airport is just the VMUS right now.
Sorry, I'm blind as a bat. Oh, there's the, okay.
Yeah, there,
Yep,
there it is, yeah. So
Alright.
if you select flaps 1, just to get that energy out.
So that's going to take us to
We'll go down
180?
to- Yep. Or which other speed is it going to go down to now because we selected flaps 1? Remember? Cover this in the Mayfield hole. S speed.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
180.
So we can see, yeah,
Yeah,
which we refer to as S speed in this case.
S speed, okay.
So, don't actually do this, just testing your theory knowledge. How do we get rid of S speed and go slower?
Gear
What
down.
do we need? Gear?
Oh, no.
Will that...
No, flaps 2. I've
Very good.
yeah.
Very good.
It's
Okay.
flaps, if you want flaps 3, you need gear down first.
Exactly.
Yes,
So,
okay.
I'll cover real quick the touch and go, because... Oh, hang on, your flap's gone to full.
Oh, have they?
Yep.
God damn it. Okay. Flaps are corrected.
That's alright. Yeah, you'll see thrust comes on now. There we go. It's okay. What's that status thing saying? Oh, that's fine, because we switched off the PPWS. It's okay. So, real quick to go through the touch and go, you're going to touch it down nicely, you're going to bring the nose down. I'm going to tell you to set up 50% thrust.
You're going to tell me
Again,
to what now?
I'll say the word set up.
Oh, setup. Okay.
Or stand up, sorry. No, stand up
Stand
is
up.
the word, not
Okay.
stand up. Yeah, stand up. You're going to stand the thrust levers up to 50%.
All right.
Once you've done that, flaps 1, I'll remind you to set flaps 1. And I will do the scan for you in that case. As soon as I'm happy that it's in the correct configuration, I want you to go full thrust toga.
Okay.
Happy?
Am I going to be going to idle before I go to 50, or am I going from climb mode to 50?
Yeah, remember, when we start flaring, we go idle.
Okay. I just didn't know.
So
Okay.
one thing I want to touch on with the flare last time is we can leave the flare a little bit later than you did. Like literally a second or two later is more than fine. Remember, at 50, the trimmable horizontal stabilizer freezes. So we want to give the Airbus time to just get into flare mode, get it settled. It's a French plane. It needs its time. So, cool. Whenever you're ready, you can disconnect the autopilot.
I'm not sure I'm following you there. So when you say leave the flare early or whatever, are you saying go back to like
last
center
time you
stick?
flared- yeah, so no. So last time you flared a little bit too soon,
Oh.
basically. You can leave it a little bit longer.
Oh, okay.
Judge the closure rate.
Yeah,
Basically,
I got
that's
you.
what we're doing. So if you'd like to disconnect the autopilot, there you go. Aircraft's all yours. You can decide to turn in whenever you like. Remember, if you want flight directors or not, and if you do, to adjust the FCU appropriately. There you go. I can see the hand already moving. Fantastic. There you go. Very nice. That's all right.
And then I need to put the...
It's
wait.
already on. It was already on.
Okay.
There you go. So, keep your scan going. Make sure that whatever the aircraft's doing, you're happy with.
Nope, I'm a little high.
Remember to incorporate the ND screen into your scan. Make sure that you're happy with everything that's going on. Right,
So I'm happy with
so
speed.
I'm trying to see. Is that 10 miles that it says there? It's a little bit blurry for me on the old Discord live stream. 10 miles to the center fix. So you got 15 miles in total. So you're absolutely fine. You can choose again if you want to descend, if you want to stay at the same altitude. It's up to you.
All right, I think for now, you said 15 to fly, so I'll stay at 4,000 for now, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. So Whilst you're doing that, a nice little thing. Well, this is more advanced stuff, which we'll come into a lot later. But 3-degree glide is if you want to judge how high you need to be. If you got 10 miles to run, times it by 3. 30 miles. Sorry, 10 miles is 30 is 3,000 feet. So in this case, we got 15 miles. So times that by 3, 4,500. Which is a quick, easy mental math thing that we use all the time to make sure that we're happy on a 3-degree glide. Another thing you can use is your ground speed. If you get half the ground speed, you've got what vertical speed you need to fly. So in this case, we're doing about 180, which means the 3-degree glide will be about 900 feet per minute, which is another useful trick. And these are all big picture things that will help you. Just watch your extended center line there, that you don't cross it.
Oh, yep, I'm low and final here.
Remember to keep the scan going and anticipate what we're going to do. Very nice. Nice and smooth. Perfect. So, at the moment, do you think you're going to be high, low, or on profile?
Well, you said 4,500, so I guess technically I'm a little low.
That was back when we were, like, 15 miles out.
Okay,
So now,
maybe
we're
I'm
about
roughly on
11
profile.
miles out. We're 11 miles
So
out.
I'm a little high then.
Yeah. So what can we use in this case to help us go down?
Introduce flaps 2.
Exactly. The sweet spot of speed on the Airbus A320 is 180 at 3,000 feet. You can cancel that horn if you want to. Remember to keep the descent rate going.
Oh yeah.
So we can slowly see that we're becoming visual. So just monitor the descent rate, that we're not going too fast. Your flaps have gone to full again.
Son of a bitch.
There you go. Yeah, so yeah, you're beautiful right in front of the runway. We've got about 9 miles to go in total. Very nice. Picture looks good. Remember, we can go down to 1,500 feet and then we level off in this case because we're not doing an ILS. We're doing a visual approach.
Okay.
There's 1,500 on the barrow if we really wanted to. You're bang on the runway right now, by the way.
I'm glad you can tell that, because my vision sucks.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're in a good spot.
I literally got glasses and they made my vision blurrier, so that didn't work out for me.
I love it.
Alright, so
At this point, we're 7 miles out. Your speed is 170. Seems a little bit high.
alright, we'll go ahead and go gear down.
Exactly. There you go. That's the right way of thinking. Get the gear down, get that speed off. And just watch that profile there. You've got about 500 to go until you reach 1,500.
And then once I hit 1,500, I'm looking for 2 white, 2 red, I think you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we're doing a visual approach to this point. So make sure you level off in time, so anticipate the level off. Don't
Okay.
go through 1,500. There you go. That's 1,400. Bring it nicely back. Very nice.
Alright, I'm gonna go flaps 3.
Yep. Again, for viewers, the only reason we're going down like this is because we're doing a visual approach. Otherwise, you would just be following the glide. Watch your altitude there, unless you're happy with the pappies.
I don't see the pappies.
Can you? You're at 1,200 feet now.
So I'm too low.
Get it, yeah, get it back up. Just be careful. You don't need to be at 1,500 now. We're not doing it super precise. Just there or thereabouts. We just made everybody in East Princeton very happy by doing that maneuver. And don't forget your final stage of flaps, and then you're good to go.
All right, flaps 4.
Flaps full.
Or full, yeah.
Cool. Current spot wind is 250 at 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear, touch and go.
All right, clear, touch and go. 26 left. I think I'm high.
Yeah.
Hard to see.
So remember,
the
we're going to stand up in a second, which will be 50% thrust. You're going to put the flaps to 1, and when I have done my scan, I will tell you to go.
Okay.
And you'll get the no auto brake, no reverse warning for me at 200 feet. But it's looking nice. So keep the scan going, outside and inside, back and forth. Make sure you're happy, even though the view is wonky as hell. But it's fine.
What's wrong with the view? I'm literally centered.
Just focus on the landing. Oh, not for me. You're at like a weird angle.
Oh my
Rewatch
gosh.
your screen.
Oh, is that better?
There you go. That's way better.
Jesus
That's how it's
Christ.
done.
Oh, I'm too
You've
low.
got 4
Fuck
reds
me.
there, yeah. 4 reds, so be careful. Slowly, because remember it's very, very small. There you go. Small corrections, small corrections.
All right, now we're back on profile.
Yeah,
Oh, now I'm
and
high.
you're going. Yeah, careful. So very small corrections. Remember, you got no brakes, no
100
auto,
above.
no reverse. Sorry. Careful. Anticipate, anticipate, anticipate.
Minimum.
Very nice. Minimums continue. Anticipate. That's 100 feet. Look at the touchdown
50,
zone and
40,
eyes to the end of the runway.
30.
Idle thrust. That's too early on the flare.
20.
Idle thrust.
Retard. 10.
Eyes to the end of the runway. Eyes to the end of the runway. Okay, stand up. 50%. 50. Press 1. Press 1. Flap 1. Flap 1.
Oh, flaps 1, flaps 1. Okay, I'm going flaps 1.
Okay, Mantoga. There you go. Keep on the runway for me and rotate.
Jesus. That was sloppy.
That's fine, we can debrief on the thing. Rotate, rotate, keep coming up. Up to 15, up to 15. Whilst it's flying. Keep it coming up. And the gear can come up. Nice. We got Mantoga Express go around track.
Alright, I'm going to climb mode, auto throttle.
Yeah. One more.
Oh, that's right, because I was toga.
Yeah.
Yep,
Zero thrust
forgot
time,
about
auto
that.
thrust. This is why we check FMAs.
Yep.
This is why we check FMAs. Pull the heading, please. Heading, not speed. There you go, and autopilot 1. There you go. If you want to turn left onto a heading of 070, you never, Tom. You're destined to stand up for the rest of your life now, mate. Okay, flap 0 is available if you want it. Nice. There you go, 070. God, it's so slow. In real life, it's such a fast knob, that one.
Okay.
Fantastic. Actually, make it 080. It'll be a bit easier for you when you come back around next time with this win. Thank you. How do you feel that win?
So I got overwhelmed when it was time to flare, and then obviously I forgot to go flaps 1 before I went toga, and I didn't know how long I was supposed to be at 50% throttle.
It's just until I, like, basically 50% and then the flaps, and then I do a check to make sure that it's all good, and then I'll say toga. So don't worry about that. Just as soon as I say stand up, just 50% thrust, and that's enough. That's all you need to do. If we go back to the flare, how did the flare feel?
I think I was just overwhelmed, so I don't think I did it right.
Overwhelmed by what? The approach?
Because I was thinking about the go around, and I didn't. I don't know. I don't think I flared properly or at the right time.
But pretty early. Yeah, you could leave that quite a bit. As we hit 50, and as soon as 50 came round, the aircraft started pitching level, right? Which is an input, and that's not an input we want in this case. So basically, what we try to do, how am I going to explain this properly? We try to have as minimal lateral inputs as possible close to the ground, because that destabilizes the aircraft. All we really want to do is be nicely lined up with the runway and its center line. Hit through 50, we know it's going into flare mode. At about 30 feet, start getting that pressure, because that's when we know the Airbus is applying its nose down forward pitch to 2 degrees over 8 seconds. That's all we need to counteract. It's very minimal.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, let's focus on this one. Get in front of the runway. The initial approach is very nice. Just keep that scan going. Make sure that you keep checking yourself. Where am I in relation to the runway? And anticipate earlier what's going to happen next. Like, am I going up? Am I going down? Am I leveling off? And use the tools that you got on your PFD, your outside view, everything like that, because you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see when the picture doesn't start to look right. And that's what you're going to use to make sure that you're on the correct vertical profile. Once it hits 50, just keep it coming down. Just keep it coming down. Make sure your eyes are focused. 30 feet, start the flare. As soon as you start putting in a little bit of back pressure, cut the thrust. And then just settle it down on the runway. That's all. And then what happens with the go-around happens with the go-around.
All right,
Doesn't really matter that much.
All right, so just to recap, 30 feet, introduce flare, cut the throttle.
Yes.
Okay.
I think. And try and minimize lateral movement at low altitude. Cool. If you want to tell it to descend to like 2,000 feet, the autopilot, so if you twist down to 2,000 and pull for open descent, you can probably back to 1,000 if you want, probably easier. Because that way we don't have to fly as far out again as we did last time. And then just set up the center fix in the MCDU again with direct 2 and activate the approach and everything like that. There you go.
Radial in.
Yep.
And then insert.
Yep.
And then
Make sure we pull heading in a second. Stuff.
Oh gosh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. All right, pull heading.
Yeah. There you go. And then head back to turf.
And then
Just make
activate
sure the approach. Yeah. Confirm. Very nice. Okay. And then, if you like, you can turn around and let's do it again.
All right, here we go. Oh, I need to disengage autopilot.
Yeah. Nice. So autopilot off, flight director's off, bird on. Make sure you got flaps 1. Nice. Very nice. And very good. Here we go again.
Here we go.
So if you have a look, we've got 13 miles, so we're in a nice position now. 180 knots, turning in. It'll be a continuous turn, most likely.
Yep.
This time, try to not overshoot it.
Yeah.
Try to anticipate the... It should basically be a one continuous turn. Nice interception heading sort of 30 degrees if you're ahead of it. Oh my god, what's that wind doing? Why is that wind freaking
Spinning.
out for that? Did you see it? It went over 100 knots. Crazy. Okay. Just mind the descent, make sure you're happy with that. And try to not go below 1500
Yes.
on this attempt. Make sure that you're absolutely happy with that. Cool. Okay. Cross track is 0.9, so just make sure that you've still got a bit of an intercept before the center fix. And you've got about 600 to go until 1500.
Got it.
But Nice. I feel like in the last approach, while the timings of the flaps and everything was nice, that was spot on. So that is already, that was, I know, one thing you mentioned that you really wanted to focus on, but that seems to be pretty well sorted. When it comes to real big approaches and actually doing full flights, the same logic applies. Just use the track mileage, and I'll show you how you see your mileage a little bit later. What's the altitude there? Anticipate the level off. Yeah, it's a big plane. It takes a little while. There you go. Just make sure you intercept the cross track before the center fix. And then keep the scan going. Make sure that you're 1500.
Yep, we got a little low there.
Yeah, that's fine. And I check the intercept heading. The scan is continuous, making sure that it's all good. You don't really want to touch down half a mile next to the runway.
Yeah.
Not very good for the airplane.
All right, I think I want to go flaps 2.
Yeah, it's up to you. You're the pilot flying. Cool. All right, so talk me through this flare. How are we going to flare this time?
So I'm going to wait until 30.
Okay.
I'm going to start. No, I'm going to kill the throttle. Then I'm going to start the flare.
Mm-hmm.
And getting low.
Yeah, and touchdown. Where is your focus going to be in terms of your eyes? Where are you going to be looking at?
The end of the runway.
At which point are you going to look at the end of the runway?
Once I am like threshold?
Once you hit 50 feet.
50 feet.
Once you hear that 50 feet call out, eyes change. Very nice. The approach is good. We're in a good spot. We're about 6 miles out. Vision with the runway.
I'm a little bit left of it, aren't I?
Yeah, you are about 0.1 miles. Just correct it.
Oh, I'm getting
Watch
low
the
again. Yep.
Yeah, very good. Very nice. Make sure you don't go to the right now. You don't overcorrect it because the.
Yep.
And anticipate you got about 4 miles. You've still got a couple of stages of configuration to go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to gear down.
Yep. Because we want to be fully configured completely by 1,000 feet. So that descent is imminent. So make sure you've got your flaps to full, with the gear fully down and locked, everything like that, before you reach 1,000.
All right, flaps are down.
Yeah. Now on your ND, do you see the little green dot in the altitude bar there?
Yeah.
That will help you because that's essentially your glide slope.
Oh,
It's
okay.
your profile. So you can use that as another
Follow it
reference
down.
to make sure you're on the right profile. However, our eyes tell the truth, so what's happening outside is what's going on.
Got it.
So don't trust blindly on the green donut. We call it a green donut. Make sure that you're happy with the picture outside. Sync rate, 1,300 feet per minute. Make sure you follow those pathways. Look at the visual picture. Look at what it looks like. Make sure that it matches with the 3-degree glide.
Okay. So I think I'm still high at the moment.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I don't see
Yeah,
the 2 red.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see with the sun, but you're fine. You're in a good spot. 500 stable. Yeah, good spot on the descent rate. Keep it coming down nicely and trying to minimize any lateral movements because you're in a perfect spot right now.
100 above.
Very nice. 2 white, 2 red. and anticipate what the aircraft's doing. Very nice. Let's continue. Watch the... careful, keep it coming down, keep it coming down.
50,
Because you're only at 200 feet.
40, 30, 20,
Thrust.
retard.
Flare. Oh, a little bit too much on the flare. Go around. Toga. And 10 degrees of pitch, please. 10 degrees of pitch. Let it bounce. 10 degrees of pitch. Don't let it go above 10 degrees of pitch. Okay. That's fine. Okay, positive climb. You can leave the gear up.
Rip.
No, that's okay. We'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, flaps 1. Shit.
Careful. Yeah, careful with the... because we're only now coming up to the thrust climb, so only now we're coming into the acceleration phase. So pull the thrust levers back to climb,
Okay, thrust to climb, auto throttle.
and autopilot is available. And then we'll spin it back round to heading 080. Yeah, if you pull it now straight away, it will start turning with you as well, and get it moving. I'm just gonna go headset stuff for a second so I can start the oven.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'm back. Oven is on.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's because it's on the other side of my office.
Oh, nice.
Yes, open plan, open plan. It's the future.
All right, so now I need
No,
to go
it's
back
because
into the...
What are you looking for?
Don't I need to go redo my direct
Oh,
stuff?
yeah. Yeah, you can do all that.
CF, radial N,
Yeah.
insert, and then I think you said I need to pull the heading or something.
Yeah, hold the heading.
So let me go back to that.
There you go.
So what exactly is that doing when I'm pulling that
It's
heading?
disarming nav. Because
Well, wasn't
basically
it
what-
already going to 080? So what's the difference, I guess? That's what I'm not understanding.
So when you do that, radial, it creates an intercept, right? So if you're on an intercept heading with that, it will arm nav, so as soon as it crosses it, it will automatically join the route, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So it's very useful, but we basically trick it to create an extended sensor.
Okay.
But that's why we have to disarm nav, because otherwise it will just start turning.
Got it. All right. So what else did I need to do down here? No, I already did that. Wait, what am I forgetting?
Yeah, performance, activate the approach phase. Nice. Cool.
We didn't have to do extra because our wheels didn't touch the ground. Is that?
Yeah,
going on?
exactly. Because the thing,
Okay.
that's why we're doing touch and goes, because the aircraft thinks you're doing a bulk landing / go around.
Okay. So what caused
Okay.
the float there?
I don't know why the aircraft completely leveled off at about 80 feet. I don't know if you made any inputs or not or whatever, but basically we lost all the vertical speed. Like the vertical speed went from 700 feet per minute perfect to 0, almost as if it was leveled off. And thrust
Okay.
came on, and then that just causes it to balloon.
Wait,
And
I thought you
realized-
said it. I thought you said it makes itself go down 3 degrees or something, or 2 degrees or something.
Yeah, 30 feet. But this was at 70 feet.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know why at 70 feet the aircraft all of a sudden leveled off.
That might have been me.
Yeah, so so the flare is a lot lower than it actually is. Than it actually seems. So just keep it coming down. Trust that the aircraft will catch itself. The ground effect will catch the aircraft. Like, it's daunting in real life the first time you do it, trust me. So just keep it coming down at that rate, and just don't do anything until, you know, you start hearing the 50 and, you know, okay, give it a second, 30, flare, cut the thrust, touch down. Just keep it coming down.
Okay.
Okay, if you're happy, autopilot can come up and turn back in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I need to disable flight directors.
Yeah, flight directors are third on. There you go, and turn it. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna let you turn. Actually, I'm gonna grab a sweet potato real quick and just start hammering away on it. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Right, I've got my sweet potato. Bing.
Fuel what?
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's being an idiot. It does that sometimes.
Got it.
It's an Airbus.
Oh, flaps. Oh, I never took out flaps 1. Oh well.
No, that's fine. I knew you didn't, but it was fine.
Whoopsies.
Like, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to fly it clean. In fact, on base training, we fly in flaps 1 usually.
Ah, okay.
Because you don't need to carry all that speed during your base training. Like, I'd almost argue it's better to just keep it in flaps 1. It slows everything down quite nicely.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you hear me peel a sweet potato, by the way?
Nope.
Good. Because I'm like, I can hear it through my noise cancelling headphones. And I'm like, I hope the microphone doesn't pick that up.
I'm gonna play God here real quick.
Oh, there you go.
I can see the runway a little better.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. What's the weather doing? Put the gear down. Yeah, get that gear down. Because I don't know what happened to the weather, but you're at 200 knots now.
Oh yeah.
And you're high and to the left. So just gently to correct it, basically. Here we go. Sweet potatoes peeled.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potatoes.
I'm gonna go flaps 2.
Yeah, make sure that you're happy with the speeds. Remember your speed check. Okay, you're coming up to 1,500 feet.
Alright, so get ready to level off.
Yeah.
Even though my green dot says I need to go lower.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'm keeping an eye on the puppies. Don't forget your other flaps if need be. There you
Okay,
go.
flaps
Nice.
are coming out.
Good position. That's absolutely stunning. There you go. Also, why does your description on YouTube say it's a ship bus and not an Airbus?
Oh, whoops. Must have been a typo
cool,
there.
Yeah. Oh, that's 2000. Just watch your puppies there. Are you happy with that?
I can barely see
Down to
them.
the-
Are they all red?
Yeah, they're all red.
Oh,
yeah.
piss.
And I can see it in the visual picture. So careful, don't start going up. Just slow, like
Oh, it's
shallow
just like,
descent.
I gotcha. Don't overcorrect.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, now I can't see the white. Are they still all
No,
red?
because you don't have any. You don't have any white.
Oh,
They're
okay.
all red.
Oh, there's a white
Yeah,
one.
you're
Okay.
white. Yep. Just don't flip it out of context.
Okay. Now I'm high. Oh no.
Too wide, too red. Yeah, make sure you get back onto that profile. The donut does not lead. Happens to. Visual picture does.
100 above.
I get all low. Careful. Yep.
Minimum.
Shallow the descent, don't level it out. Yeah, shallow it and keep it down. Anticipate it. Go down, go down, go down.
Going down.
The lateral profile. Watch the descent rate. Keep it coming down, keep it coming down, keep it coming down, keep it coming down. Down, 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 down.
30,
Flat,
20.
flat,
Retard.
flat, flat. Okay, I mean, we're down without bouncing.
Alright, 50%.
Yeah, stand up. Flaps one.
Toga?
No, no. And Toga. And rotate. What's the climb?
You're coming up.
Your flaps come down to full again.
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't know why it did that. I mean, yeah, it's hardware, but...
Alright, we're going to
we will
climb
try
mode.
that.
Gonna need a runway inspection. Fuck off.
And you can turn it back to 0 to 0.
Oh, turn autopilot on though.
Yeah, get the autopilot and then just turn it onto the heading. Cool. Right, whilst you do that, I'm going to go ahead and off real quick to slice up the sweet potato.
Sounds good. I feel like my approaches are getting worse, you guys. I'm progressively getting worse. Alright. Bloody hell. What a mess. Alright, so let's go down here. Let's go to our direct. Let's go to that. Let's go radial in. Let's do that.
Okay, hello. I've
Ready to
spliced
join
the sweet
easy.
potato.
There it is.
Wow, there it is.
Alright, I'm gonna go to
It's a shame
front
that
button.
my computer can't handle Microsoft Flight Sim, otherwise I'd show you how it's freaking done.
Now we're gonna go to perf. We're gonna activate approach. We're gonna confirm approach.
Oh, hang on. Headset's off.
I'm gonna go flaps up this time. Turn off that pesky light. All right.
Okay. And I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to take my chicken Wellington out of the fridge.
Nice.
Cool. Right, it feels funny about something, but that's fine. Go, right. Let's make
So-
this... Oh, you got auto brake on.
Should I not?
Make this full stop? I mean, it's up to you, but I think we should make this one a full stop. Simply
Okay.
because we've covered a lot, and I need to have dinner soon.
Yeah, no worries.
Because after I need to go up to heavy up the LEOs related things. Cool. Do they have any LO? Oh, they got 2 on duty. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll do one more. This time will be a full stop landing.
So what
Standard
happened?
Technique.
What happened with that last one? So I was diving correctly, but then I didn't flare in time, like, or I didn't flare enough, or
Yeah, you didn't flare. Like, it was just not enough. Like, as in, like, just a little bit more.
okay.
The only thing is, it had a little bit of an upset at 70 feet again. I don't know why, again, it lost all of its descent rate, but it did. Well, most of it, not as much as last time, but it did again. So, yeah. Basically, this time, They're a little bit earlier, but like half a second earlier. It's like you're nearly there. This time there was no bounce or anything like that. It was just a firm landing, but it was in the correct spot. Which is fine. So, but yeah, if you did it a bit earlier, like a tiny little bit earlier, it'll be okay.
Okay.
But yeah, this is good.
Well, I was trying not to float, and then I guess I did the inverse of that, and I just
Yeah, you want to be in the middle of that.
Yeah.
So for some reason something happens at 70 feet, so make sure that you sort of anticipate when that 70 feet is coming up, and you can keep that step rate going down, and then just nicely, smoothly level it off.
All right.
Yeah, if you're
Go and
happy,
turn it
whenever
in.
you want, autopilot, etc., all of that jazz.
Oh, flight directors are already off.
But
I'm gonna go flaps 1 and start turning in.
yeah, bear in mind your speed isn't managed.
So do I need to push in or push out?
Yeah, push it. Yeah, to push is always to manage.
Okay.
There you go. Your bird, make sure that that's on, because that'll help you out. And there you go. Cool. We'll go and do it one more time.
All right.
Oh, I made waffles in the oven earlier, and I can still smell them. It smells amazing.
I can smell. I can smell them just you saying that.
Like you know, it's that. Oh, nothing better than waffles at breakfast. And like I sliced up some fresh strawberries from the local farm.
Yum.
And
Sounds delicious.
and then whipped cream on top.
Syrup? Or no syrup?
No.
No syrup. Okay.
No syrup. No.
So just
No.
waffles, strawberries, and whipped cream.
Yes.
I know, right, Archer?
It's so good. And then now I've got my homemade chicken Wellington, which is so good. You might want flat 2, by the way, because you're reasonably close.
Flaps 2 heard.
Yeah, just keep that down. We'll see how the profile looks when you get here. Yeah, a little bit high. So just check it, the descent started.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've got chicken Wellington, which I made yesterday, so it's marinated for like 24 hours in like a lemon thyme bath with like orange peels and white wine. And then I shoved it into a puff pastry with parma ham like around it as well. Bit of fresh like herbs, and then it's just served with a cherry sauce. Just cancel that alarm, please. And it's so good. Right, there we go. Back on final approach.
I'm gonna do it again. Hopefully I can not screw it up this time.
It'll be alright.
Can probably go gear down, yeah? Or am I still too far out?
You're the pilot. If you feel like that's the right call, then that's the right call.
Screw it. We'll go gear down.
That was the right call, by the way. I would have done that as well.
Hot damn. Coming up on 1500.
Yeah. Oh, and I still need to go to the gym.
Oh, I'm below
Oh, I want to.
1500.
Yeah.
I have
Make
such
sure
a
you put
hard
it
time seeing the
down.
pappies.
Yeah, in real life, they're quite hard to see as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're impossible to see.
Put in flaps now.
Yeah. Golden rule always 4,000. Very nice. This is a perfect profile.
Yeah, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Cause I can't,
Yeah, but that's exactly
I
how
can't
we
read the
fly.
pappies. I think I've got
No,
one
that's
white and 3 red, or I can't even read that shit.
I think you got 1 white, 3 red by the looks of it. Yeah.
All right, 1 white, 3 red. And now I'm getting a little high or right on profile.
2 white, 2 red is on profile, yeah. So you're doing about 120 knots, so you're looking for a vertical speed of about 600. That will keep you on the 3-degree glide path. Very nice. looks good. Watch the pitch. Remember, we're on the profile, so make sure we're happy staying on the profile.
Yep.
That's 500 stable. Start coming down. We're going to go high. Nice. And level again. Oh, it's been like back onto the profile. Very nice. It's this constant cat and
100
mouse
above.
of the profile.
Minimum.
Low. Minimums continue. Watch the descent rate there. Watch the descent rate. 4 reds. To shut it off, but don't stop it completely. There we go. Keep it coming down. Keep it coming down. Down, down, down.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Cut the thrust
Retard.
flat. Nice. Reversers. Now spoilers and decel. Nice. That's how it's done. Nice tech.
All right. Wasn't terrible.
That was a good landing. That's what you want. All these people that are obsessed with absolutely fucking buttering it in are terrible pilots. Because this isn't your mum's freaking Cessna. You want the momentum to go into the ground and get the wheels to touch. And that's exactly what happened here. You were bang on the touchdown zone, bang on the markers.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the markers, so I was good on the markers?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. That's it. As long as you use a good technique, then it's all correct. There we go. Echo Romeo to the right, turn straight onto 08 left. And that's the thing, is like what like I tend to do when you start kind of becoming more and more with flying, like I can sort of figure out when the aircraft is about 3 or 4 feet above the ground, and then I give it a little extra flick just to smoothen it out. And then it's really nice.
Sorry, you give it a little what? At what point?
An extra flick at like 3 feet. Because then it's like, then you just get that perfect sort of rate that comes down, bang on the mark, is nice and gentle. It works quite well. In the real aircraft, whether or not Phoenix does that, I don't know. But in real life, every aircraft flares differently in the Airbus family. Because my personal favorite is the Neo. I love how the Neo flies. The only thing is with the Neo is as soon as you cut thrust, it's a brick. And it just falls out of the sky.
Okay.
So, but it's extremely responsive. Whereas the 319 is fine, but you need to flare it surprisingly late, only at about 20 feet. And I only really want to use flat 4 on a 319, even though most guys use flat 3. Simply because flat 4 will catch you a little bit. And a 319, I don't know, I just don't like it that much. 320 CO with Sharkless is also very nice. Oh, very good. That was fun to do with that. Right, close past the net bars, everything like that.
All right, so I guess we'll have to save the flight. Like a
Yeah, it's
full
up to you,
flight
because
for
I need to
another
go
day.
have dinner. I need to have dinner. It's already 8 p.m. and I need to go to the gym, and then I've got heavy after. So,
No worries.
yeah, I've got all of the things to do. This is why I don't stream stuff, because I simply don't have the time.
I appreciate it.
No worries. Are you dispatching tonight, or what's your plan?
I don't think I'm doing heavy tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's Friday!
I heard you were going to be there, so I made other plans.
Wow. I mean, you were there last week when I was there.
That was a mistake.
Wow. Wow. Rude.
No,
And you're
but
flying as fucking shit.
I'll be, I think I'm going to be doing possibly some other games, and then I've got F1 The pre-race for the sprint starts at like 10:30 p.m. my time or something like that. So.
Oh, does it?
Oh, why don't you go dispatch for them, Tom? There you go.
Yeah. But I haven't dispatched in a while, actually. Actually, no, I did on OCRP's last like full day or whatever. I dispatched, which was good.
Where the hell is the turn into the terminal?
Oh, you've gone past it.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
You can go up. You can go up to the taxiway pathway if you like. There's another one there.
I'm like looking over here. I'm like, where the hell do you turn in?
Yeah, you can take Papa, and then you can always take Kilo. Why is there a British Airways at Pier 6? That's not correct.
So I can turn up here?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see. I might do Leo. I might do dispatching tonight. I haven't decided yet. It'll depend.
Maybe I'll swing by for a couple minutes, depending on my other plans and the timing of those
Okay, I
and
won't
all
go
that.
dispatch. Nah, we'll see. Well, depending on how late I get back and how tired I am as well. If I get tired.
I stayed up super late for the sprint qualifying, so I actually was able to sleep in a little bit today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to stay up till, like, the sprint is fine because that's at 11, but then regular qualifying is at frickin' 3 a.m. or some shit.
Yeah, the whole Formula One thing, I don't know, these new cars, like, I saw the highlights from Australia and I don't know, Formula 15 years ago, Formula One was freaking ace, and now it's just like glorified Mario Kart.
Wow.
I'm just a little bit like, what happened? Also, why is an EasyJet 319 mating an A321 Neo or an A320 Neo?
Don't worry about it. Don't judge.
I am judging heavily. Where
Oops,
are you going?
I missed my.
Oh my god. Hey,
Fine.
I'm throwing that these gate numbers are out of date. That's not the numbers anymore. They've changed it.
How else is an A319 going to be made?
I don't even want to know how wonky this parking was.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. It's emerging from its ass.
It's not a bad parking job. I've done worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm almost on the line. And, like, that's about the right spot that I would stop, yeah?
I mean, in fairness, your parking job is better than your landing.
I thought you said my last landing was decent.
Uh-huh.
You were just saying that to be nice.
No, it was pretty good. Oh, I need to get MSFS again, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to spend all that money.
You mean 2024?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that, but also I need a whole new PC.
Well, get on
Because
it.
my current... Yeah, well, the PC that I want is like £3,500.
Get on it. You make that in, like, what, 2
and-
hours?
Well, shush. I have an expensive car. This is the issue when you like cars. Is I like cars, and you just spend money on cars. And cameras. I have so many cameras, it's insane. So, and food. I love food. Now's a great time to build a PC. RAM isn't cheap. RAM is like ridiculously expensive at the moment. So, and besides, I'm like, I don't know if I can justify $3,500 for a new PC.
Sure you can.
Because, quite frank, like, this is gonna sound really stupid, but all I'd really want to fly in Flight Sim is a Boeing. Because I'm like, that's what I don't fly. Like, I won't be flying an A320.
Except when we do, whatchamacallit? Shared cockpit.
Oh man. Yes, exactly. But I don't know. I don't know if I can justify the cost because yeah, even once you have the DC, like the cost of getting the add-ons for Flight Sim is at least another grand with the add-ons that I need because of
Are you
the
talking like
amount that I have.
software or hardware?
Software.
Cabin crew
Oh,
disarmed
okay.
doors.
Yeah, because like it's just the amount of stuff that I need. Like I refuse to fly into default. I don't really fly into freeware unless it's like spectacular. So yeah, it's just expensive. I did a calculation a while back from my Prepare 3D days, which was like my main sim for years, and I spent £16,055 on that over the space of 6 years or something
Holy shit.
on software add-ons. It's insane.
Yeah, that's a
how
lot.
much I spent on that game or simulator. I mean, bear in mind, I've gotten it out of it because, like, I used to live stream it on Twitch loads and I had thousands of people that would watch it. So you got it out of it because most of it was paid through Twitch, but like, it was crazy.
Oh, you triggered Tom.
Yeah, well.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, and then that's the thing. As much as I love flying, it is my job. And I love it. I wouldn't do anything else. I really wouldn't. But the last thing I really want to be doing on my day off is flying a virtual freaking plane for hours.
I hear you.
Besides, not gonna lie, the issue is, as well, again, is I fly this plane. I know this plane in and out. I know that the Phoenix isn't accurate in.
That would just
so
annoy
many
you.
aspects.
But yeah, so just fly the Boeing, you'll be alright.
Yes, that's why I fly Boeing. I fly the 737 all the time.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
When you see me play Flight Sim, I am flying a 737 because it is an elite aircraft. But yeah, no, in real life, the Airbus is nice. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Even this, all the textures are so wrong. Like, that's not the color of an Airbus cockpit.
Really?
Like, it looks different. Let me send you a photo. And you'll just see how the coloring is just completely off.
Yeah, that's fair, Avy. Switch
I
back.
think this is a photo I sent to you the other day. There you go. It's the same angle as well, so this and at roughly the same time. So the sun is coming from the same
So
direction.
it's a little bit darker.
Yeah.
So it's more like this, except down here.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the textures
okay.
are way too light. Yeah, proportions and stuff is off. Yeah, it just. I don't know, but yeah, but the main thing is the texture. The texturing just got awful on the Phoenix. Like that's one thing that FS Labs is the best Airbus in my opinion. If you're going to fly an Airbus in Flight Sim, fly the FS Labs because that's the one that comes closest to the real thing.
Damn, I thought Phoenix was supposed to be
And
the best
I know
one.
they've had that controversy, etc. Quite frankly,
Oh, I
don't
wasn't.
care.
I'm back on push to
The
talk.
amount of hours I've had in the FS Labs Airbus is insane.
I thought Phoenix was supposed to be the best.
No, I mean they've got that reputation. What Phoenix does reasonably well is a flight from A to B, which I get 90% of the simmers. That's what they need. The issue is, when I fly here, I'm expecting. I have the Phoenix, by the way, so I'm not saying this from I've seen people do it. I've used the Phoenix, and I refuse to touch it anymore because the things that I'm asking of the
Right,
airplane
AV?
that are
Yes.
fundamental things that we use on a day-to-day basis aren't modeled. And a lot of things that are modeled incorrectly. Look at the fly-by-wire system earlier, how that didn't maintain the altitude properly. And I know that it
Yeah.
doesn't because I've had that before as well, and they said they fixed it. A real Airbus maintains it nearly perfectly.
Got it.
You can sort of forgive an add-on for flight sim if it starts going down after a while, like 50, 100, 200 feet per minute. But for an expensive add-on that claims to be exactly like an Airbus, it shouldn't be nosediving like it did. That's just inaccurate. And if you can't get the basic normal law flight dynamics correct, it's a deal breaker. So...
All right, chat. Everybody taking notes?
Yeah, and this is why I don't touch the Airbus in flight sim, except for the FS Labs, because like literally, the FS Labs, they don't have the CO for MSFS yet, but in P3D when I used it, bang on.
Oh wait, you
Like-
said they don't have it for flight sim?
They have it. They have the Neos for Microsoft Flight Sim.
Oh, okay.
But they don't have the COs.
Gotcha.
Which is what we're flying now, obviously. And they don't have, like, the 320 is coming, I still think. But they take forever to develop. Like, they literally take so ridiculously long. And they're
Can't be worse than PMDG.
Oh no, they are much worse than PMDG. when it
What?
comes to developing. Like literally, they started developing their A320 Neo for MSFS a year before MSFS first came out, and they've only released it like what, maybe now 6-7 months ago for MSFS 2024.
Damn.
That was their first release. Like, that's how long it took. Like, that's like 7 or 8 years or whatever of development, and that's normal. Like for them, I remember when in P3D days we had the A320ceo without sharklets. It took them a year and a half to do the sharklets add-on.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all
I
they
hate
were.
when my Airbus doesn't have chocolates.
I like the sharklets, they're very nice. But when we got the sharklets,
I have no idea what
perfect.
he's going on about.
like, this is the thing. I'd rather wait an extra year and a half of development and pay double for a perfect add-on. I'm in that camp.
Yeah, that's fair.
That I'm like, because their fly-by-wire is perfect. Their Airbus is perfect. It handles like the real Airbus. This thing, and I know his descent management in this thing, is so outdated, it's insane. Like, Airbuses like this, with this ELAC software, haven't flown around for nearly 10, 12, 15 years. The whole software is completely different. And this is the issue when you become a pilot on these things. Is if you're a day-to-day simmer, the Phoenix will do you fine, and that's why they're so popular. But when you operate this thing every single day, 5 days a week, for 10-hour shifts, then you start you notice things.
Yeah, 1 or 2, it sounds like.
So there you go.
Well, thank you again. We'll have to do another one where I do an actual, like, regular ass flight and try and do a go around and go to a holding position and get reset. Oh, that's one thing we didn't do. We didn't get me training on how to get reset up, like for ILS and all that stuff. So we'll do that another time.
Like the approaches.
Yeah, after a
basically
go
the
around
same-
specifically.
What we did with the go-around today was essentially exactly what you would do on a normal go-around anyway. It's baked in. So if you go around, you give go-around thrust, you go back to climb. The autopilot may or may not be in, depends on what state you were in before, and then normally it'll just automatically pick up the go-around track / nav.
Well, I'm talking about
It'll just
like going to a hold and then resetting up the approach, like an IFR approach.
It's exactly the same as what you did with the Centifix. Is literally it's exactly the same, because essentially what we did with with touch and go is a go around. So you just go back into the MCDU, you select whatever waypoint you want again to resequence it, and then you can either vector yourself there or follow whatever routing it's given you. That's up to you. But you have to reactivate the approach phase, things like that.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same as what you've done today, basically.
Well, we'll have to see it in practice.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right.
These base trainings, they're useful for landing practice. So, there you go.
Yeah, same maybe.
Well, that's my bit done. I'm gonna get drunk now.
Awesome.
No, I don't drink, really. So.
Have some wine, have your chicken Wellington, and enjoy your Leoing or whatever you're planning on doing.
I'm gonna have food and go to the gym and chill and relax.
Sounds
Cool.
good. Thank you again.
Everyone, have a good evening.
Thank you, Vince.
Bye.
All right, you guys. Well, there you have it. It was a productive day. A lot of more advanced stuff, but that's what you get when you get Vince. So, but huge thanks to him. I'll have to go back and add some of that stuff to my checklists and take some notes to add to my checklist and all that stuff. But yeah, it was a good time. We'll do another. I don't know. He's pretty busy until the end of the month, so we might just do some standard flight sim stuff if I feel like flying before I practice more like go arounds and stuff, because that's one of the things. Like I wanted to get better with go arounds and all that stuff. So we did it, you know, without like actual flight plans today, but I want to do that in practice, like how I do my other flights. But yeah, not sure if I'm going to be streaming again today. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow for sure. But a little bit hazy on the exacts of what the rest of my evening is looking like, aside from F1. Basically from 10:30 on, I'll be dialed into F1. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this one. I can find... Oh, my freaking Suno just gets so bogged down. Where is it here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate it. You guys are all amazing. Love you. We'll see you next time. Much love, kisses. Bye-bye.
Bradley's in the cockpit, screen aglow. Flights and ready, let's give it a go. Boeing's are his jam, his usual sky. But today it's Airbus, time to try. Oh, I throttle up, wheels in line. Can he make it this time? Fly, Bradley, fly. Reach for the sky, oh my. Twist and turn, engines burn. Airbus dreams, it's your turn. Fly, Bradley, fly. Fly, Bradley, fly. Buttons and switches, so many to press. Autopilot systems causing some stress. Manual management, what's it to be? Boeing feels simpler, can't you see? Climbing high, clouds so wide. Will it work out tonight? Fly, Bradley, fly. Reach for the sky, oh my. Twist and turn, engines burn. Airbus dreams, it's your turn. Fly, Bradley, fly. Fly, Bradley, fly. the screen. Yeah, he's locked in tight. Controls in his hands. Gonna take that flight. Airbus on his mind. Going left behind. Trying to soar the skies. Gotta get it right. Throttle up, throttle down. Wheels off the ground. Clouds calling. Can he make it now? Barely fly. Touch the sky so high. Feel the wings, let him sing. Don't deny. Fly, ready, fly. Keep it steady, don't shy. No. Maps on the dash, charts in his view. Buttons lighting up, red, yellow, blue. Going feels like home, but he's trying to break through. Airbus is a challenge, but he's seeing it through. Stick shift, autopilot. Turbines whisper quiet. Will he land it smooth or right? Yeah. Fly, ready, fly. Touch the sky so high. Feel the wings, let them sing, don't deny. Fly, ready, fly. Keep it steady, don't shy.
No. Thanks again for coming, you guys. You're amazing. Love you. See you next time. Much love. Kisses. Bye. Mwah.